This is a 1984 Fly or Die podcast.
Fly Out Podcast, another episode, another good time, another great experience. I'm sitting here with a legend, a magical brother, but not like it's a difference between a magical Negro and a magical brother. You dig what I'm saying? This guy's a magical brother, you know, because we have mutual friends in common.
Yeah.
Shout out to the homie Trife.
Shout out Troy and me.
Shout out Troy, you know, my homie MP, you know what I mean? Like, cats who both put me on to this brother here, to the legend. So I asked the homie Troy one day, I said, yo, how you know this cat? How'd you meet him? And he said to me, man, look, he just appeared. I said,
that's heavy.
I said, what? He just appeared. Like, is this magic? Where was this cat from? He's from Philly. And he just told me before the recording went on, brother told me that he's part of the scene, but not of the scene.
That's so fucking perfect. What the fuck? He said this.
Part of the scene, not of the scene.
That's fire.
And for me, I'm like, and the ill part is that that's me all day, every day. Because for real, I always thought of myself as like a ghost in the city. You see me when you see me. Other times you don't. Yeah. That's it. Exactly. I don't go to every party. Like,
you ain't gonna catch me.
Every joint.
Exactly.
Sometimes I play the back. I got things I'm doing for myself on the side. Like, listen, if I'm out working, if I'm out doing this podcast or doing other things here and there, yo, my name is out there, but my face isn't.
Yeah.
You know?
That's perfect.
Word up. So, first of all,
what's up?
You go by Smuttty, right?
Smuttty.
Where does the name come from?
High school, bro. Like high school. I said this shit in another podcast. Shout out Duck. Shout out them to our Tasteless podcast. I was telling them, I was at this party, right? Mm-hmm. This bitch. I don't mean to say bitch, but you know we keep them professional. I fuck with this podcast. I was at this party and I remember it's this cheerleading girl party. Yeah, turning up. I get lit, get bent, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I get bent at that joint, throw up, joint, lick my throw up, eat that shit, boom, start going ham, right? So after that, some girl said, you in this joint acting smutty, but she meant to call it John that. Mm-hmm. I just got it by accident. It ain't no crazy ass origin, nothing. I just got it by accident. Literally got it by accident, because the bitch was acting up. It's supposed to be her nickname. She's supposed to be here right now. Not me. It's supposed to be her.
It's supposed to be her here right now?
Yeah. That's the real Smuttty. I don't want to say her name, though. But
yeah, we got to keep, some identities protected. You can't have everybody pop their own blast, man. So what I do know about Smuttty is that besides him being a legendary brother out here in the Philadelphia streets, in the city, he's also a co-host of another podcast called Soap on the Couch.
Soap on the Couch.
Hosted by
Slippery
Slope.
Yeah, but the Soap on the Couch is like the big thing. That's Sabrina shit. Mm-hmm. Slippery Slope is me and her.
Yeah. So
but definitely shout out Soap on the Couch, though.
Shout out to that.
Bring all the women together, you know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
Season 1 was all women. Mm-hmm. Season 2 is going to be the dudes. But shout out Season 1. Shout out everybody else on there.
Season 1 was pretty dope.
Beautiful women. All the beautiful black women.
Bobby Mack was on there. I know Bobby Mack.
Sean the Don was on there. There's a bunch of wonderful ladies on there. You know what I
And
mean?
the ill part about that show, and not only just about her show, Soap on the Couch, and your show with her, Slippery Slope, is that you both are focusing on the city.
The city, more so than anything else.
Right.
I'm not one of them dudes. I'm not one of them dudes that are bashing of the city, but I ain't rocking like that.
Right, you gotta focus on what's going on here.
And motherfuckers need a platform. Not saying there's not no platforms out here, but motherfuckers be on some favoritism shit. It's a lot of motherfuckers out here on some favoritism shit, bro.
Dude, you sound just like me.
It's a lot of motherfuckers.
Years ago, because that was one of my biggest problems here in the city of Philadelphia.
Yeah.
It was like, it was cliques.
It was clicks.
And people would ride so hard for their cliques, and this is my thing. You can ride hard for your clique, but you don't gotta hate on anybody else or try to block anybody else. Because like it was so many different groups here that was popping off in the city, and you have certain members of certain groups who will low key hate on other people, you know. And I would just walk around and be like, damn, like it's enough for us all to get.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's if you all come together and unify, we can take over everything.
Exactly. And it's a lot of talent.
It's a lot of talent here,
bro. It's a lot of raw talent.
A lot of raw talent. Producers, MCs, visual artists.
Exactly.
Dances, the whole nine. And it's enough to go around. But it was crazy because I felt like everybody was fighting over the same piece of real estate.
Exactly.
And there was no need for that. I'm like, yo, we out here trying to get ours.
Yeah. Just trying to do something.
Trying to do something.
Motherfuckers trying to do something productive. At the end of the day, I always tell Sabrina I appreciate it. I fuck around and be in trouble if I ain't had some result. I'm grown as shit, but you know motherfuckers get into shit like so. And I said it from Twitter. I should do a podcast. Motherfuckers like you should do it yourself. Like come on. Like I never said that I was going to do it, but I was going to be on one podcast. But ever since the first day I got on there, she like you the co-host. I still don't consider myself the co-host. Somebody said who said it? Shit. Damn. My man's Weez. He like, bro, you suffer from the fucking Pharrell syndrome. You can't take credit. I literally can't take credit. I would never in my life say I'm the co-host. Like, not on the mic. I can't say I just can't. Because it's hers. It's hers. I can't take it. It's literally hers.
Why can't you? I mean, even in terms of being a co-host, why?
I just can't.
You just humble on that level.
Not saying I'm humble, but it's I don't know what it is. Let's just say I'm humble, I guess.
I got you.
But I just can't take I can't take the title. Even though it's in my bio on Twitter that I'm co-host, but I just can't.
Because her baby, you're like, that's your thing.
That's her.
And I'm an invited guest on it.
Yeah.
Even though I'm here every week, I'm doing my thing with you. It's still I feel like it's yours. I respect that at the same time. Because some cats be like,
bro, Shorty got a gift, bro. I rock with it.
I hear her.
She's like,
she takes it seriously. She shows her stuff.
Serious, and she always got something going on. Sabrina always got something going on, no matter what it is. She's always doing something. That shit is wild. Like that shit blow my mind. She always got something going on.
And that's the part about it. Like I need to know more about what's going on in the city on that side. With everybody being so like separated and cut off from each other, we rarely cross paths. Yeah. You know, and like I know DJ, what's her name? Is it Tati?
Yeah, that's my guy.
Yeah. Like she's cool. I may have seen her, met her like once or twice. We never had conversations, but I know who she is due to like paths crossing, you know?
And motherfuckers is working. You see motherfuckers working. When you see motherfuckers working, you see motherfuckers working. So, you know what I mean? It's a lot of shit going on. It's a lot of motherfuckers out here making noise, but you know motherfuckers be hating. There's a lot of hate in the city.
So, all right,
and I hate saying that shit too. I hate saying it.
But it's real.
Yeah.
But it's absolutely positively real because there's been moments when I've seen people be in events and be in a corner with their squad or whatever, and they'll just be up there just mean mugging, like not having a good time on purpose.
Just being fucking dippy, bro.
For no reason.
Motherfuckers see me and they get a dap from me first. You know what I mean? I don't do none of that nut shit. I don't do none of that nut shit.
Cause that was me, like
even if I seen a motherfucker that I know on Twitter first time, you know what I mean? If I know your face, I know your face.
We went outside. First time I met this cat, like in person. Yeah. Was outside and son gave me like, yo, what's up? I was like, yo, This is good people right here.
Real shit, bro.
Good people out here. Because you just got to be that way.
You gotta be that way.
Because I was always going to party. What's up, man? How you doing? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Yeah.
But that's just me, how my nature is.
Hell yeah.
And people may not understand or might not react to
and
it.
especially in this city, motherfuckers jealous shit.
They do. Like, and I heard people say certain things like, first thing they say, who's this deep voice nigga over here, man? That's real voice.
Your voice is crazy, bro. Not crazy, but you got it.
Thanks, bro.
You got it. You got it.
Yo, but people just be so funny. Like, first thing they would say, yeah, son, that's real voice be. Why you so like hype like that?
Fake.
Yeah. Yo, how many times I heard that happen? Yo, I'm gonna say about something on my real job, like off the air, like what I do for the 9 to 5. So I remember I was talking to like a few ladies who were like security guards.
Yeah.
Regular conversation. So I get called back to talk to one of them, and she was like, "Hey, say something." I'm like, "Say something." In front of one of them, I said, "All right." So I just had to send them, "Hey, my name is Mike. I work here. What's up?" She was like, "Oh, because one of the security guards, one of the guys over there said your voice was fake."
What?
I said he went and told a few ladies who worked there that my voice was fake.
Hating niggas, bro.
I'm like, yo. I said, son got at least 15 years on me in this place. Like,
That's
he's
crazy.
Damn near 50, and you talking on me? I don't even know you like that.
That's crazy.
Anytime I've ever seen you, I'll probably be like, yo, what's up? How you doing? It's always been love.
Yeah.
And I got to deal with that?
Niggas dirty macking. That's dirty macking.
Dirty macking like to the T, man. To the T. And you don't know how many times I had to deal with dirty macking in this city, bro.
Bro, niggas be dirty macking, bro.
And anytime I've ever had beef with anybody in the city, it was over women.
That be the number one reason niggas be beefing.
In the city, like that's not even me starting this shit. It's just like, yo, okay,
just
cool.
Niggas, you know niggas.
You're just having this conversation. It's like, cool, and I'm hearing things back, or people just getting upset and want to go rah. I'm like, dude, she's not even your girlfriend anymore, or she's not even yours.
Niggas do not be trying to hear that shit.
They're not. You're not. I'm like, okay, if I was some nerdy lame dude, you wouldn't care because, he's a nobody and she don't care about him anyway. Yeah. But me, coming to the picture, we having a good conversation, all of a sudden it's like, oh.
And if you know how to talk, regardless, you get any bitch you want if you know how to talk. Any bitch. Any single bitch you want.
And the game is crazy. Game is crazy in that way.
Game dirty, bro. Game been dirty.
It is dirty. But let's go back to the city, right? What do you like about the city versus what you don't like about it?
You know, what I like, bro. I like the rawness. It's only one thing in the city I hate. Downtown. I literally hate it down here.
Word?
I hate it. I literally work right here. I work at the Gap, bro.
Yeah.
I work right here.
I see this. It's the vids.
Bro, I hate this shit, bro.
Why you hate it?
Just from us going back about the out of towners and shit. I hate the tourists. I hate how it's like just it's a complete 360 now. I do not like it.
Dude.
I hate change. I loved it when it was just whatever. And remember Christmas time, it was whatever.
Right.
It was whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You could just walk through Love Park, that should be dead, dry. Niggas out there doing anything, you know, niggas. But now it's tourists going ham, getting in your way. I can't do it, bro.
Christmas Village is packed.
I can't stand
the
that
Dilworth
shit.
Park joint is packed.
You see how long fucking Love Park was fucking abolished, and now since Christmas Village come, that shit ready in a week. They could have been did that shit. They could have been remodeled Love Park.
Because it's money. It's all they care about is getting money, people coming in. Because I'm going to tell you right now, like my entire beef with the city, like I don't mind, let me say this the right way, like people being around me, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
I kind of don't tolerate people like that. Look, man, I'm a cool person, I'm social, but I don't like people like that. Yeah. It's a weird thing. It's weird being that way. So when it came down to me coming downtown, it got to a point where I hated being around people from out of town because I knew they were from out of town. They didn't know how to walk on the sidewalk, or say if I'm coming from the opposite direction, instead of people being like in a group, they'd be all spread out walking towards me on the sidewalk. Like, imagine a group of 5 people.
Yeah.
Like going across, not coming down like in a group taking one side of the sidewalk. Yeah. They all coming down the same way. Just
towards you.
Just towards me. And they acting like I'm supposed to get in the street. I'm like, nah, I'm not doing this.
It's not how you rock it.
It's not how I'm rocking. So, like, the city, like, I don't mind certain things changing.
You don't mind it?
Certain things. In terms of, like, different businesses coming through, stuff like that. But when people start coming through the city and start throwing privilege around, like they running shit, like they better than certain people.
Yeah, I hate that shit.
Yo, I deal with that enough at work. I don't want to come down here when I'm on my leisure time. I'm trying to chill. Yeah. I got to deal with that. Come on, man. Bad enough I lost one of my favorite strips is trash now, South Street.
Listen, man.
I used to be down there crazy.
One of the most littered strips in history. And we talking about from two eras. You from?
I'm from, because my era, I'm talking about me being like, having early memories of me being like 5 years old in 89. Yeah. Seeing back when they had like Tower Records was there. Yeah. You had a whole strip. I used to see punks down there, like actual wild head punks. Zipperhead was right there. It was everything. Up until like 2001, jerseys and everything. Yeah. Now, how was your era?
Man, listen. I'm from motherfucking, what era I got you? 08 to like 2000 and probably 12, 13. That's flash mob. Listen, right? Niggas used to get it cracking back then. That's after your time.
I remember that, man.
Niggas used to go down there and holler at bitches, but you know, shit go down. Shit used to go down on South Street. You know what I mean? Niggas used to go down there just parlaying for no reason. No reason. Niggas get a whole scuffle and break out. Motherfuckers fighting that. What is it? What's the bar? The big bar. It's not Fat Tuesday. Is it Fat Tuesday?
Yeah.
Fat Tuesday.
Well, next to Condom Kingdom
yeah. Fight go out down there. But we was young back then. But,
right.
You know, niggas getting all types of shit. But
dude, that flash mob shit, when it started popping off.
That shit was real, bro.
I was like, yo, because it was either, it'll pop off in South Street, I think in the gallery, and it will pop off in 50th Market.
The gallery, that shit was the bid too. Shit, you get your dumb ass beat up down B&O. Frankfurt, that shit was whatever, but you get your dumb ass beat up down B&O. 69th Street was light. You know what I mean? I was trying to think of all the Johns. Fern Rock. I just been to Fern Rock for the first time. The station. Bro, I got bent one night and woke up at Fern Rock. I got bent, woke up right at Fern. I'm like, I ain't never been down here before. I'm from North, bro. I'm from North. I ain't never lived nowhere else in the city except North. Ever. So I'm 25. I still don't know how to fucking get around the city like that. Low key. I'm still using Google Maps like crazy. I work down the street. I'm using Google Maps again. I'm like, damn, this is a block away from my job.
He's right here. Yeah. Yo, listen, I've never been to Fern Rock. I've seen it on side to sub. Like, yo, it's Fern Rock's last stop. I never been there before. I don't want to go there.
That shit like rock bottom when SpongeBob and Fat Chick was there. That shit is weird down there, bro. Motherfuckers is weird.
I can imagine it, because it's like, it just seems like some place that's far and away. It's just, it's, I don't know what's over there, man. And I don't want to go there, man. I don't want to go there. But yo, so all right, so we, in terms of the city, the two different eras.
Yeah.
The movements that I started to see, like in my era, that I was a witness to probably when I was like 16. Like, that's when like the neo soul movement was popping off. Philly artists was there. They was getting on because it was rocking with the Roots. You had Jill, you had music, you had Bilal, you had all these different people popping up. But then by like 04, 05, the waves kind of changed and started getting crazy. Like even State Prop, but like kind of, I want to say like around your era, like you had like the DVD rappers. Like,
bro, that's my era. See, and just to, not to stop you, but C 2.0 featuring Cudi Chestnut, one of my favorite songs ever, bro. That shit is so fire. This shit is fire. I never got tired of that song ever in my life.
It's cold, man.
That shit is fire.
Did you ever hear the one that's a solo by himself? So he had an album out.
You put me on.
Dude, what you need to do, if you get Cudi Chestnut, go to something called the Masterpiece. That album, it's called the Headphone Masterpiece. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
and it's like a bunch of tracks that he did. The first C version is on there without the roots on it. He has a song in there that became an anthem for me because like I was dealing with like jobs and student loans and shit. The song was called "Bitch, I'm Broke."
Real life shit.
Yo, you're gonna love it because the beat on the first one was like do 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 do. Bitch, I'm broke. Yo, it's the funniest song ever, but it's like highly relatable if you're going through something, right? So DVD rap, because like that's about your time. It's when like Reed was popping, Joy was popping.
A lot of niggas was popping. NH was popping.
Yup.
Meek definitely was popping. I mean, still my favorite rapper. Meek, my favorite rapper.
Favorite rapper?
Can't tell me shit about me.
Let me tell you something. And I'm not being a hater, but like I liked Meek pre-record deal.
Everybody liked Meek pre-record
before this one.
Before this one.
Before like what
Nappy
we got here
Grace
now.
Meek.
Yeah, that Grace, yeah. Battle on the corner with these cats, like
that's
battle
a lot
for the
of niggas
cars.
but a lot of niggas don't know, and a lot of niggas on the internet is weirdos. And a lot of niggas, this one that Drake beef shit, you know, niggas is weird. I don't know what Meek was doing, but you know, yeah, take an L, you take an L, but just going too far with a lot of jokes and shit, that shit is weird.
Yeah, cause
you know niggas.
Cause when he was like last year in 2016, when he got hemmed up the first time, when he was still with Nicki.
Free that guy.
Yo, people were calling in to the judge or the lawyer, the Drake fans, but like
it's weird shit.
It wasn't like grown people like myself listening to Drake. It was like these kids on the net,
white girls from the suburbs in Nebraska.
Yeah, these dudes. I'm like, yo, listen,
that's
beef was one thing.
That shit is not fair.
But you don't call in and try to say, yo, hey, keep Meek in jail. Like,
you can't do shit.
You can't do that. That's going a little bit far and beyond. But like you said, in that era, that's why this era here is kind of weird for me to adapt to because it's just a lot of weirdness going on. Like I'm a weird dude myself, but it's a different level of it.
Everybody know I'm weird too, but like, come on, this is a certain extent. You go.
To an extent.
And a certain extent.
That's why like a lot of artists now is hard for me to get into. I even Philly artists because I rock with Uzi.
Yeah, Uzi's fire.
I see like the kid Matt Ox doing this thing.
Matt Ox fire. Shout out Filthy. Shout out working on Dying. Shout out niggas.
Yep, I seen Filthy because when Troy was in the studio with all them, I saw the IG live. I keep up with everybody on the IG stories.
Oogie Man, them got that shit in the pot. I'm trying to hear that shit. You know what I mean? Him and Uzi go crazy. You know, everybody go crazy. I'm trying to hear that shit.
And that's why I like seeing like Philly working together.
Yeah.
That's that.
Niggas
like,
not on no old weird shit from a distance.
Yeah, they're not doing that, man, because I feel like that's before that. Like before Uzi, come look, yeah, Meek and all, but Meek once he blew, he went out. Yeah, he had Dream Chasers, but he was mainstream to the point that he was working with people outside the city.
Yeah, and
there was
that's
nobody
why
else in here.
motherfuckers started that shit. Motherfuckers, he don't fuck with us. He don't do this. Because he ain't never like.
But back then I couldn't really blame him because people were pretty much stuck on their own shit. Like people were stuck on their own sound. Nobody was really trying to grow.
Thought he was just going to take them with him. It don't work. That shit don't work that way.
It don't work that way. You got to put your own work in.
It don't work that way at all.
And people look, man. People can say what they want, different eras and different times. But I give respect to Uzi because he could be out here doing some wild shit in the streets, but he's not. He out here doing his own thing, making money,
being himself. That's the
being
main
himself.
thing, being yourself.
And that's it. Like people can say how weird he is. It looks like, dude, doesn't matter because he's himself.
Yeah, he's himself.
And so seeing him with Mac is awesome. Exactly. Like I want to see more of that around. But as far as like the young rappers go in this generation, probably more for yours than mine. Yeah. Look, man, I was there listening when Takeover was coming out. You know what I mean? Blueprints, all that, Mob, Locks, all that. So that was my era. You know what I'm saying? Because
no, that wasn't my era too. I was just young as shit.
Yeah, because I'm 33 and you're 25.
Yeah, I'm 25.
Right. So within though 8 years between me and you isn't that big in the grand scheme of things, but when it comes down to music or anything pop culture related, that's
that memory. You remember way more than I can remember. I remember this vivid clips or like memories.
Right, but you got more vivid memories of your era than I would because there's a lot more that you experience coming up. Because it's different being like a teenager and you really getting into the culture when you get into it. Because, like, like I said, like, once I was getting into, like, Hove and Redman and Bean Siegel and State Prop, that was my era. That was your era. You had the mix.
I went to Fitzsimon. I don't think you know it. School. It's doing 27 man Cumberland. I went to Fitzsimon. Down the street was a fucking DVD store. Right. These two old heads that ran that shit. You go in there and play games, give them $2, play any game you want. They had video games in there. They had every DVD that dropped. So every week a DVD drop. Let's say Front of Muscle drop. Boom. Mm-hmm. I'm Not a Rapper probably drop. Headshots probably drop. Yeah, all the CDs, all the DVDs. So we was current on that shit. Mm-hmm. Like every week or whenever a DVD drop, we already have it because down the street.
We got it.
Yeah. So.
See, for you, the DVD, it's funny, man, because for you, it was the DVDs. For us, it was just mixtapes. I would go down 52nd Street or, like, not really sometimes 6ix9ine, but I would get, like, a lot of joints down past the gallery because people out there be busting mixtapes out. So I was getting the old tapes from people, like, from journalists and shit like that, like, some of the major figures at the Enemy of the State mixtape, or like again like other State Prop joints, other people. I was getting like outside New York mixtapes that way. But once the DVDs came in and Philly rappers doing their thing there, you couldn't tell Philly nothing because
once YouTube hit, boy, my
was a
fucking
rap.
God.
It was a rap because
my God,
the New York battle rap scene.
You remember Philly went to New York?
Yes, yes, because. It was two joints because it was Reed when he was outside.
It was Reed when he was outside. He was in the Bronx, man.
In the Bronx, yup.
He was in the BX and that joint.
And what was the name? Dude's name was like BX represented #1.
Some dumb shit.
Yeah, something like some random ass like create a player name, whatever. Yeah. And he flamed that boy.
Yeah, and who else did he? I don't think it was Dose. Was it? He battled somebody.
No,
that's the dumb legendary joint when he was inside though.
Yeah, he was inside.
I roll with the Tulio.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the legendary joint.
Because it was him and it was Rain Man was there battling Fox 5.
Yeah, Frankie
with the group was there.
Yeah, and they battled somebody.
Yeah.
It's all the same. Because I remember Frank was battling the boy and his mom came out trying to stop this shit.
Word.
You watch it on YouTube. Like he said some old wild shit. His mom came out like, "You gotta chill." Like, you know, they get on some nut shit. So,
right.
Yeah, I remember that chart.
Damn, man.
It's a lot of shit.
But that era of Philly, to me, is undervalued.
Still though.
Because you think about it right now, they could do that now because the way YouTube is popping right now, we got a whole new class of MCs who can get back to that. Because, I understand everything's digital. You're not going to need DVDs.
And it's a young boy rapping on you. What's his name?
I don't know, but he's on Instagram.
Yeah. I say YouTube. Instagram. The kid with the... He got all his mans behind him.
And that was like a throwback to how it was back when...
Yeah. Niggas... niggas follow trends, but it's like nobody catching on to this.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers need to catch on to this.
Because he was rapping about,
positive events.
Yeah, current events,
shit.
Positive stuff, keeping it cool, but
And I see motherfuckers in this shit. Tyrese is in this shit. Fucking Jamie Foxx is in this shit.
Yeah, people sharing it. Yeah. Everybody shared it, man. People from all types, but that right there is the Philly spirit. That's all that it was. I remember watching Reed on the Block with his homies behind him. Ron was a special delivery beat. You know what I'm saying? Had the hat.
Just going crazy.
And, Frankie was in the background with this.
Frankie cold too. A lot of niggas don't know that. Frankie one of the most coldest, one of the most underrated underground rappers in my generation. From my era, that nigga is fire, bro.
Very, man.
Fire.
All them cats, man. Kaboom and H.
Kaboom's fire. Craziest punchlines. Craziest punchlines. He always said some shit about some food or something.
Dude, there was had this one battle. I think was it Kaboom and Reed? Mm-hmm. They battled in a clothing store on 52nd Street. I think it was.
Everybody was the DVD joint. Everybody was battling.
Yeah. You saw it was just white walls and shit. You know what I mean? It was going in. So when New York ran off with that, with the smacks and all that, it took it to a different level, but they got a lot of inspiration from here.
A lot more so niggas talking shit than rapping though with smack DVDs. I ain't throwing no shots, but there's a lot of niggas just talking shit. Niggas all talking shit.
Dude, because it was different because with Philly battle rappers, there was the melody.
It was the melody.
Philly rappers have always mastered melody. That's why you listen to Uzi. Mm-hmm. It's melody.
And a motherfucker won't understand if they're not from here. So a motherfucker from, let's pick somewhere else, let's go to Texas or something. Motherfucker, watch that shit. They see all niggas in the back. This what the fuck is this?
Right.
They don't understand what it is, but motherfucker from here, like,
this is what we do.
It's lit. You know what I'm saying? You remember Onim? That shit was fire. You don't remember Magic Onim?
Nah.
See, that's my era. I'm gonna link you.
I'm
gonna link
what's up? Yeah.
But it's a lot of shit on Neem. Damn, I'm trying to think of a lot. It's a lot of shit. I could put you on a lot of shit from my area, like a lot of battle. It's a nigga from West named M.I., one of the hottest rappers.
M.I. sound familiar.
M.I. He from like 52nd Street.
You sound familiar.
He was in Touch Money with Reed and them.
Okay.
And they still one of the most fireest rappers ever.
He's still good, yeah.
Niggas don't want to admit, but he killed the shit out of Meek. He killed the shit out of Meek and the Bloodhounds. I'm linking you to that shit. It's a lot. It was a lot of motherfuckers. Like,
dude,
a lot of motherfuckers.
It was so much talent, and because there's one cat from Jersey who used to live here, a producer named Knowledge.
Yeah.
Knowledge rap tapes. He would take these random freestyles from old Philly battle rappers and put a beat under it. It was cold.
I think I posted one of them on my Instagram.
I'm
gonna link you that John too, because I remember he had a Meek John. It's like a
crazy
melodic beat. Yeah, I posted it on my Instagram.
He did that. It was crazy because the homie MP, he even did one joint. He had Hollow Man from Team A.
Yo, free Hollow Man. You know what I'm saying? That's my hood. You know what I mean? Free Hollow. Free a lot of them niggas. Free the whole Napper Street. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, because I saw an interview with Bahalo Man, Team A on YouTube.
One of the most hottest niggas ever.
Yo,
that went unheard. One of the most hottest niggas, bro. Hot. When I was in middle school, everybody knew shit. And he bull. Like you niggas know he bull. So it ain't no like lies in his raps. This probably was most realest fucking Philly rapper ever.
He was on it.
You know what I'm saying?
He was on it.
Because I remember I posted that shit and Trife was like, Team A. I was like, oh, this is my guy. Like, and a lot of motherfuckers on Twitter ain't know, because a lot of motherfuckers, like...
Well, people like you and I'm not even trying to blow myself up, but this is just how it is. You have a lot of people who experience the culture firsthand. Yeah. So our frame of reference came from what we actually saw, what was actually happening. Right.
Yeah.
Versus... I want to say people who are like the Tumblr generation or internet generation, they'll see like a picture or a vid and be like, "Oh man, this is crazy. This is ill." You know what I mean? But they don't know like, "Yo, that's
real shit.
That's real shit."
That's real shit.
And it's old to us because we've been on it.
Yeah.
You know, so like it's a different separation. People who've been about the culture because we've seen it firsthand, versus those who are commenters on it. Who are trying to be down because yo,
motherfuckers seen niggas around. We was literally around. Like I know that guy. Like
yep. You know
what I mean, I live on 30th and Lehigh. I'm in the mix of it.
Yes.
I'm there. Like I've been living there my whole life. So you know, niggas. If a nigga hot, and that nigga was hot. There's another nigga too that's locked up too. He got a lot. I think he booked for life. That nigga's name was Blizz. He was fired, but he been got booked when I was like in 4th grade. But he was fired.
Damn.
Yeah, but he was fired. A lot of niggas. Shout out my nigga Craig. I mean, he out Arizona. He one of the highest rappers too. I was out there. That's my guy.
Word. You know, there's a lot of dope cats because like one of my favorite Philly rappers of all time, and I wish like Circumstances. He's one of my favorites.
Yeah, because he super underrated too.
He's super underrated.
He don't get appreciated enough.
But my favorite dude, though, bar-wise, was Roscoe.
Free that guy.
Roscoe P. Cold Chain. Because it was a verse that he did on I'm Not You, on the Clips album.
Yeah.
So you had Clips, Pusha, you had Malice, you had Styles, you had Jada, and you had Roscoe. Yeah. People probably like, who the hell is Roscoe? You might have seen Roscoe on Cot Damn, or you might have seen him on the Kelis Wonderland album. People might not know who he was. But once he got on there.
One of the greatest albums ever. That's never was released in the U.S.
Yes. Oh, Wonderland was so fire, man.
Super fire.
Super fire.
Shooting Stars, one of the greatest songs ever.
Shooting Stars, Scared Money.
It
was such a dope album.
If I ever seen Kelis live, I'd fuck around, probably cry. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't even gonna hold you. I swear to God, I'd probably cry, bro.
Because Kelis, like, I looked at my website like a while ago. I made an appreciation post about Kelis because she was just that dope to me.
She's super dope.
Because in '99, when she came out with, Caught Out There. I hate you so much right now. Like, she had, like, the ill women's anthem. You know what I'm saying? Like, people talk about girl power and all that. She was one of the ones who did it, especially for women of color. She was out there. Her hair was different. She was just, I hadn't seen anybody like that. People they'll mention like Joy Gilliam from down south. She rocks with Dungeon Family, right? Yeah. But I hadn't seen anybody with such a wild personality since like Betty Davis, Miles Davis's wife.
Miles Davis' wife. Kind of Blue, one of the greatest albums ever too.
Come on, man.
Tutu, one of the greatest albums ever too.
Come on, man.
You know what I mean? A lot of niggas don't know too. That was supposed to be a collab with him and Prince. Tutu was supposed to be a collaboration with him and Prince.
That would have been fire.
So fire.
But it was still cool that Prince would show Miles love. He came out doing the Sign of the Times tour. Yeah. He was on there, and Miles just came out there by himself, glasses on.
Coldest nigga.
Coldest
nigga ever, bro.
Ever. Like, his autobiography is fire.
Dude.
You got to read that, man. Autobiography, because he talks, like how he talks in interviews, is how he talks in that book.
That voice, bro.
Yeah, that voice was crazy, man.
I'm telling you.
Because, it was an interview he did for 60 Minutes. And he said he did a lot of his art and painting on the floor. And so the dude asked him, said, why are you painting the floor? Mom was like, I love painting on the floor. I'll paint on the floor. I eat on the floor. I'll fuck on the floor. I'll do everything on the floor. I was like, yo, it's just the realest thing ever, man.
Dude, it's so fire, bro.
Yo, and that same interview, I think it might have been later on, a different segment. And a different guy was talking to him. He said, hey, man, what type of things you learned that are new do you apply to life? He said, anything I learned, man, I apply it. He said, something I learned last night, I can't wait to apply. I was just like, yo, Miles is lit, B. It's like, this is 1990. He's like, his eyes got big. He's like, I can't wait to apply. I'm like, oh, man.
That's decades after you've been doing this thing.
Yeah. Like, he started, like, he's born, 1926, I think. He was popping in the 40s, went to Juilliard. He had his band. Like, and the ill thing about him was all those jazz cats was high, getting high on drugs. But he's one of the ones who was able to turn his life around, drop heroin, and get back to it. And he dropped some crazy albums.
And literally change his sound every single time. Every decade. Just.
And that's the thing about, like, innovating and be able to grow and be able to switch up your whole entire aura. And the game was very important. Because, look, that's why a lot of my favorite rappers, some of them fell off.
Just like with me, my favorite rapper, Cudi. And you know how niggas feel about that guy. But
Cudi's unappreciated. Because Cudi, to me, like, check this out. I remember I moved to New Orleans, right? This is like 2013. And Indica, it just came out. And the joint with Father John Misty was on there.
Yeah. Young Lady.
Yo, I plugged that joint in. I was my headphones, just vibing in there, sitting on the couch. My girl at the time, she was in the bedroom sleeping. I'm playing the song. I'm like, yo.
That man, bro. That's just like Trife said. That's a special type of nigga. What'd he say? That's a special nigga, bro.
Special dude,
I heard
man.
Cold-Blooded in the cut. That shit was the greatest shit I ever heard in my life. That matter of fact, it's like that trio. What is it? It's Lord of the Sad and Lonely, Cold-Blooded, and then Burn, Baby Burn. Craziest. I'm like, this nigga's crazy. Like,
but he was never. But you know what's crazy? Like, who he was, people underestimated him from when Day and Night came out.
Yeah.
Because they thought he was one of these hipster rappers. Because that time period, you had like Cool Kids came out, love the Cool Kids. You had Mickey Fax was out there. Who was the other? Asher Roth was out there.
Shout out that guy. Who had Big Sean?
Big Sean, but he was still doing Finally Famous mixtapes.
Famous mixtape.
Yeah, but it was somebody else who was out that same time period who was like, while they was popping a little bit, but he was still doing like the go-go joint.
Put Chip the Ripper in there?
Yes.
I met that nigga. Shout out to that nigga. I went to the Cudi concert. I seen that nigga. Fried out his fucking mind on a Segway.
Yo.
Fried. I met that nigga. That's a wild nigga too, bro.
Oh, he was ill, man.
Yeah, he was so fucking ill, bro.
Yo, he had this one song I was bumping all the time. Like a nigga like me, or something like that. It was like this cool.
I ran home to download this shit because I remember shit used to drop on that pill.
Yeah.
Independence Day drop. What was that? Gift Wraps drop. I was in high school when he was dropping. That nigga was cold too.
Cold blooded. His features was always dope, man.
Yeah.
Because he was on a song.
Fat Raps with No, it was Big Sean. I think it was Big Sean. Or was that Chip the Rip? I think Fat Raps was his joint.
Was it?
Or they both shared that shit. I think.
Did he collab with Chuck English too? I think.
Yeah, he did.
On the joint, yeah. Yeah, I'm bulls. That entire era of MCs right there, it was dope because we were entering like this post Kanye graduation era.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Like this post 808s and Heartbreak era.
808s Heartbreak era. That's when I was getting into some dumb shit, bro. I was getting into some shit when 808s and Heartbreak dropped. Oh my god,
man.
I was getting into some nut shit around that time.
That album was
I just moved
crazy.
back down here too. Just moved back down to 29 Lehigh around that time. Ooh, I was getting into some shit. It's just times in your life that you can remember. It's matter of fact, it's albums in your life that you can remember. Like I was on some shit when this joint dropped, bro.
Dude,
I was on some shit. I remember when fucking Man on the Moon 2 dropped. That's when FYE still was open. I ran to that bitch to get that joint.
Listen, that's
with the DVD in it. I ran to that bitch to get that joint.
I used to be Tower back in the day.
Yeah.
Then it became FYE because I'm gonna tell you something. Man on the Moon 2 was dope because this is one song. Was it called? No, it wasn't called The End. It was a different joint.
Maniac.
Yeah.
Maniac.
Yo.
And Shia LaBeouf directed the video.
He did.
Yeah, he did. Was it a mini movie? It wasn't even a video. It was a mini movie.
Dude.
Maniac.
And The Pursuit of Happiness had 2 different versions for that video. And it was something about like, that's why I like weirdo black artists. Yeah. Because I feel like other ethnicities, like if you have like white artists, for example, they can be free to be whoever they want, and they'll vibe off that. Like motherfuckers can say what they want about Marilyn Manson, but people couldn't hate on him because his music was good. People got into it. They followed it. Same with Korn, whatever.
Exactly.
But with us, oh, nigga weird.
Yeah, nigga weird. I remember I got that shit. I took that shit back to the hood, and I played that shit in my best friend Lark crib. He worked right here at Tiffany. Shout out to my guys. My best friend about to drop his baby this week. Yeah, here you go. Turn up.
Congratulations to you, homie. Word up.
You gonna turn up? We brought that joint and watched that shit. Niggas saying that shit weird. Shout out my man Craig, my man Dude, my man B said that shit was weird. Gave them niggas like a month. They like, this shit fire, bro. This shit is fire. Just taking little quotes he said. You know, motherfuckers be going through shit, and then something gonna hit you no matter who it is.
Yeah.
So niggas like, yo, this shit fire. I mean, motherfuckers heard Mr. Rager.
Mr.
Or
Rager.
motherfuckers hear Mojo So Dope. Niggas like, this nigga crazy, bro.
Yep.
This nigga's legit. Like, and he talking that shit. Like,
dude, my favorite joint was like, dun. Say hello. He's like, nah, I'm your neighbor. What's the point?
I'm your big brother.
I'm your big brother, yeah.
Woo, that nigga's fire. That was revolution.
Oh, yeah, that was crazy. Because, you know, one of them joints was done at Larry Gold's. Like, Larry Gold just, like, did strings on them or, like, something like that, yeah. But they mastered down there. I think that's Milk Boy Studios now.
I think it's Milk Boy Studios.
So, like, I used to be in there, too, back when it was Noise Trip, because the homie Mel, I mentioned him, shout out to him before, but shout out to him again, because I used to be in there with him, because he did some joints on the Icon album for Jaden Smith.
Yeah, ooh, that's fire. That shit just dropped too.
Yeah. Yo, I was so upset with Pitchfork's review of it.
Niggas is weirdos, bro.
And also I'm like, I'm tired of people who aren't of the culture talking about our shit. Like, if you ain't from the culture.
And the niggas spitting.
He's spitting.
Niggas spitting.
Yes.
I seen that nigga out fader for it like a couple years ago. He looked pissed.
Right.
He looked sick. I don't know what was going on. That was years ago though.
But like, he's another cat. Like, speaking of Cudi, like, you can see Cudi's influence on a lot of people.
So, like, I wouldn't even say Travis Scott, because Travis Scott got a different sound, but you know, a lot of motherfuckers.
Yeah, because like,
just thinking, like,
even with Jaden, you can see like,
when that man check, boy,
man,
motherfuckers is gonna be bitching. Oh man, if that man check, I ain't even gonna say when, if that man check, that man never gonna die. That man never gonna die.
Yeah, I need him to be healthy, man. Like, he was going through his issues with the rehab. I need like people like that. Like, I don't want nobody to get fucked up out here, and I want nobody to die. But there's certain artists out there who I need to make sure that you guys won't live as long as you can.
And a lot of niggas say the speeding bullet to heaven was trash. I fuck with that.
First of all, are they serious?
That shit was
fire.
That
was crazy.
That shit was fire. It's a you can tell an album when a motherfucker an album a motherfucker always wanted to make. And that's the album that motherfucker always wanted to make. So you gotta appreciate that shit. And just with different artists, I'm trying to think about a motherfucker as an album that he always wanted to make. You gotta think about it. Damn, I would say 808s and Heartbreak. That's something he always wanted to make.
Yeah, and that album to me was ill. It was kind of like how I reference this album all the time. Like Outkast, the Love Below portion of it. That was
Pink and Blue, one of the greatest songs ever.
Come on, man.
One of the greatest songs ever.
All the time, B. Because, like, even listening to that, a Pink and Blue, and listening to Prototype of Roses.
Prototype, yeah.
Happy Valentine's Day joint. What's the one joint? Vibrate.
Vibrate. Oh, my God.
Dude, because there's been times when, like, for me, I wouldn't say, well, I will say this. Like, I'm open with my emotions. You know what I'm saying? So there's certain albums I put on. If I'm in a certain mood, I'll sit there in my crib, quiet as hell, put the music on, and I'll be silent. I get lost in that shit.
Take you back.
Lost my thoughts.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Like, it's times when, like, that's when I was going through, I went through my breakup. I was listening
Shout
to,
out
like,
breakups.
Shout out to breakups.
Shout out to breakups.
I was listening to Seal and listening to Seal's music.
Very underrated.
Very underrated, man.
Very underrated.
The whole Human Being album was fire, man. Like, I think Kiss from a Rose is on that album too. But like, you need music. Music is like therapy for me, man. Yeah. It keeps me alive a lot of times. Because like, dog, I remember it was 2001, cuz, and it was summertime, and I was just trying to get my life together, cause like, and I worked at TJ Maxx, man, some dusty ass clothes, man, dusty ass rugs. It was when I worked at was dusty as hell. You know what I mean, shout out to the Armenian girls who was around that area though. Fire.
Yeah.
So,
You see, yeah.
Yes, it was on fire out that neighborhood, man. I remember being like, it was nighttime, and I'm sitting in the crib and I'm playing Big's Life After Death album, right? And I'm playing Sky's the Limit. I'm playing The Road Is Filled. I'm playing all these joints because it allowed me to escape wherever I was at.
Yeah, just focus.
It's focus, and you know what? Like, I kind of want to get this out to people who are like of the older generation. Yeah. They might not hear me, they might not care what I'm saying, but I don't care. I need to say it. Having an open mind with artists is very important.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, some motherfuckers
I would
might
say
be weird.
in the black community too.
Especially in the black community.
Hell yeah.
Because there's times when there's an artist out there who may be different, but making some real shit. Yeah. And there's certain kids out there who hears this music and like, yo, I connect to it. It means the world to me.
Motherfuckers need that.
They need that. Like, that dude sound weird. I'm like, listen, it's a whole disconnect. Like, me and you were 8 years apart. Like, some people might be around with someone who's 8 years apart, and they're like light years apart.
Yeah, light years.
Light years. For me, like, I listen to like new stuff, old stuff, so I have that. I'm able to go back and forth.
You still dab into the.
I can still dig it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a nigga can't tell you shit about nothing because that motherfucker can't tell you shit.
Nothing.
Exactly.
There's times when I can have a conversation with somebody who's older than me. I can tell them more about music in their era than they can tell me. Cause I listen to it, you know? Like, I can tell you about, like, listening to a Marvin Gaye, I Want You album, you know, written by Leon Ware, who died this year, rest in peace.
Shout out Leon Ware.
Leon Ware, who also wrote Many Represents Inside of My Love. That song's about sex, damn it. Listen to that, and also listen to an album, a concept album, Marvin Gaye called Hear My Dear. That was
shit, bro.
That was all about, and dog, because that album was pretty much like for a divorce. He said, yo, he said it in the title. That's how petty it was. He said, yo, Hear My Dear, take this. All the album says money comes from it. It's all yours. Take that. I'm done with this. I'm with my new girl right now, my new family. Let me do my thing.
And that's real shit.
That was his thing, man. And like that's, but even songs on that album were songs I can hear now and be like, yo, I can get lost in it. Yeah. Good music allows you to get lost in it. And good music, this the title of good music is objective. I'm sorry, it's subjective. Subjective. Because what we look at a piece of art on the wall, you may see like a Cezanne or whatever, and you may see, it's trash. I'm like, yo, I see my entire life in that photo. Like, you know? so you gotta be appreciative of it. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. Some of this shit is whack out here though.
It's a lot of whack shit.
There's a lot of whack shit. And like,
I like a lot of whack shit too sometimes too.
I do too.
You can enjoy the whack shit.
Yeah, I enjoy some whack shit, but some of the shit I'm like, yo, I can't. Yeah, even I can't do it. Yeah. Because like, all the little rappers out here.
The little rappers.
Also, shout out to Lil B, the freaking like the innovator, the god out here. Because my man's out. He was just, for years, because his style, his rap wasn't even rap. It was just like stream of consciousness shit. And it was just, I dug it. Yeah. But like, the new cats, it's like I saw a cat named, like, there was little, like, rest in peace, Little Peep.
Shout out Little Peep.
Little bit, there's like Little Pump.
I don't know
I don't like. He had his own Gucci Gang, but Joyner Lucas got on that beat and killed it.
Even though he said he wasn't dissing niggas, but he clearly was dissing.
Dissing niggas, yeah. It's
bro, that's
hilarious.
what I hate about rappers. Rappers be frauding, bro. If you was dissing that nigga, you was dissing him. You was saying all this nut shit in the joint. You know what you said. Like, it wasn't no diss record. It's all love. That's one of my favorite songs. No, it's your favorite song, but come on, you try to throw a little.
Which you know what it is? It's like with that, because back when I was coming up, you call somebody out.
Yeah, you don't do that shit. Like,
either you call somebody out and you stand on your word, or you don't do it, or you send subs.
Or you fucking say you ain't had shit to rap about. You be like, I ain't had nothing to rap about. This is a game off my head.
Yeah.
You can say I was coming up the dome. That's what you say he was doing.
Right.
And I'm like, damn, I understand.
Because now it's like, motherfuckers like, yo,
motherfuckers say some dumb ass shit when they come out the dome. So
yeah. But like, for me, it was just like, yo, we out here, we're trying to like appreciate what we got out here, and even with rap,
with the little we got, motherfuckers is taking shit. It's a lot of motherfuckers after all these years. Motherfuckers are still taking shit.
Go in on that,
running with it. Motherfuckers still
go in on
still
the taking.
Motherfuckers is still running with shit, taking shit. That shit is retarded, bro. Like, I'm telling you, I'm looking straight at the camera. I'm telling you, motherfuckers still taking shit after all these years. That shit is retarded, dog.
It's the crazy vibe because I remember like it's seeing things that we created, being taken. Like nothing was weird to me than seeing that Disney dude make a song with Gucci.
See, I
you see that one?
I don't dabble into that.
It's a cat named Jake Paul, and Jake Paul.
The YouTube dude?
Yeah. He did a song with Gucci Mane. Like
he just did this pop-up thing. He had kids going crazy.
Yo, and it's just like his whole rap is like all shit, but it's like,
and it's crazy. That's an instant success with a motherfucker like that.
It is. Versus somebody who's taking it from the bottom to the top, had to put time in. Because Gucci spent time in the trap, building himself from being on the low.
That, like, we ain't about to
I heard he got paid $250,000 though.
You gotta take that.
You gotta take that. That's the bid. It's the bid.
Yeah, take that. You want me to do another track? Like,
right.
We gonna lay some other shit down, yeah.
It's just the way that the industry is, because it's constantly finding yourself having to defend what you're doing. Yeah. And there were rappers who would say, yo, so-and-so was like, we're losing on this, we're losing this, we're losing that. And people call them crazy or say like, no, you're just hating. But then years later you see.
Like, these motherfuckers is taking shit from me.
Everything. And I kind of remember so I was reading Steve Stout's Tanning of America, right? Mm-hmm. And the first chapter was like talking about, first few chapters about how hip-hop was growing. And these brands started latching on to us because they saw us wearing the clothes. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden, they invested with rap. Yeah. And I think that was
it's like how they say hip-hop is the new rock and roll or the new metal or whatever. I kind of dig it, but, you know. Rap is rap.
Rap is... Well, here's the thing about it, because like
we the new rock stars, whatever Kanye said.
Yeah, we are the new rock stars, but we gotta be careful about protecting our stuff, because the thing about rock stars is that Rolling Stones, old as hell, can go on tour now and sell out. All ages. Stadiums. Hove can do it, but not everybody isn't Hove.
Yeah, everybody ain't Hove.
Like, Busta Rhymes went on a tour where he sell out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If you had like AZ, or if you had like other dudes like Redman, Method Man, I love to death, but like when they get into that age range that them dudes is on, are they still gonna have sold out tours?
And just like that's the young, not saying young kids, but that's the generation we live in. Mm-hmm. Motherfuckers get so tired with shit so fast. You know the attention span is crazy these days. So a motherfucker be hot. If a motherfucker don't drop nothing at least a week, every week, you drop something not in a week, that motherfucker, this nigga's trash now. Like, we ain't worried about him no more.
Dude, explain this. I remember getting an album and letting the album rock for a while.
Yeah.
Now it's like,
I remember I got
it's gone.
The what was it? The Recession by Jeezy. I played that shit for like a year, bro. Mm-hmm. The album was dope. I'm telling you.
You had the dollar joint, right? The dollar circulate. It's like,
circulate on it.
Yeah, that joint was.
It had Crazy World on there. He's talking that talk.
Yes, he was. Was My President on that joint?
My President was on that joint. Put On was on that joint.
Yep.
There's a lot of shit on there.
Because that was one of the few times I was like, yo, this is dope. The fact that we got this dude in here.
And he was talking for us.
Talking for us.
He was talking for us.
Because, I mean, he took the path from being like, yo, because you had a lot of dudes in that time period, like Jeezy, Ross is out there doing this thing, T.I., but nobody was like, yo, who was a trap rapper was like, no, I'm going to dedicate an entire album to, yo, talking about what's going on right now. And we need that. We need that now. I mean,
we need it more than ever now.
More than ever now.
If we could reverse it and fucking drop the recession, not even call it a recession, you could have named it something else.
Right.
Bro.
We need it. But that's what I liked about rap when I was coming up. Because mind you, like, when I was coming up, I had Public Enemy out there. I had different people, different rappers
that was
talking about it.
Touching down on what the fuck was going on. And a lot of motherfuckers not doing that shit today.
Because even like when Miles was doing it, Miles was like Miles' music. Because he had himself like clocked by a cop one time in front of like, what was it, Birdland, whatever. Like he was helping this chick into the car, right? And she was white, so the cops came over to him, thought he was doing some stuff.
He was playing that shit back there.
Clocked him. By the top of the head. He went to jail. And he was in there bleeding and everything, yo. And of course, his wife was there at the time and explained everything that happened. But like he put a lot of that, or his resistance against the world in his music. You can hear it.
Yeah, you can hear it.
You can hear that
every
shit.
single
on different notes, every piece, you can hear it.
Hell yeah.
So now it's like, you have people who have voices who should be able to say something, but I feel like they're afraid they're going to lose money that way.
That's what people be saying, like, people be like, why can't he do something? People be like, what can he do? It's a lot of motherfuckers with a platform can do.
Right.
It's a lot of motherfuckers with a platform can really do.
Right, because I was upset that, perfect example. So to me, like I don't know who's around me like that, so I'm not gonna speculate, right? I'm not gonna do that. But it's like I wanted him to have more songs like Young Black America. Yeah. I understand you got a certain demographic you talking to, the street niggas,
and it wasn't
like
corny.
It wasn't
you
corny.
You can see a motherfucker drop that shit. That should have been corny about the issues.
Some people,
but that shit was not corny.
It was. Some people try too hard. That for him was on point because what he's been through, his experiences and all that.
Been talking about the inner city and situation. He rapped over, and I can't even say it because he's talking that shit on that joke. He rapped over motherfucking They Don't Care About Us by Michael Jackson. I don't even think you ever heard that shit.
No, I didn't.
He rapped over that beat. Did you know he rapped over Wanna Be Starting Something by Michael Jackson?
Word.
Listen, I'm going to link you, bro.
I'm going to need that.
Meek been talking that shit, and he been talking that shit for the people, the trap niggas that's going through shit, and that's why I rock with him. Motherfuckers be talking about shit that motherfuckers be going through, and then I can't. There's certain motherfuckers that don't, and I can't rock with it. Like,
and that, because dude, when he went, people were there for the Free Meek rally, right? Yeah. I'm like, I wanted them to sing Young Black in America versus the intro, the Dreams and Nightmares.
It didn't. Up.
Yeah, I'm like, I need y'all.
You're not making a point in front of them. You're not making a point.
I need y'all to have Young Black America popping. Yeah. I need y'all to have that rocking for him.
Some shit that he making a positive statement of.
Right.
Not no shit that we're going to slide the block. Mike gonna talk. That's the shit he got booked for.
Exactly.
Why would you? Yeah, Mike gonna talk.
People don't think. Exactly. They don't realize like this the power of the word. What can be done? Yeah. To make things better, not just for him, but for all of y'all around him. Because right, he's in jail right now. It's like. Look at him, even the young dudes from the block, like, look at him as his example. Like, you don't want to be under some of the law of all your life like that. Like, for like 10 years, 11 years of his adult life. I'm sorry, no. His entire adult life.
And we was in middle school, Meek still was getting booked. He was getting booked and getting out, going right to the Batcave and going crazy on Friday nights. Meek been going through this shit.
He been on probation for 11 years.
That's what a lot of motherfuckers don't know. He been getting booked and been coming out and doing his thing.
Right. But right now, it's detrimental because he has money now. He has a career. He got money
and it's some dumbass shit that he's getting booked for.
Right.
And that shit is in this clearly out now that you can tell like that man not being treated right.
But you know what's crazy? A couple of years ago, I had this theory. I call it the Philly curse, right? Because, whenever you had a Philly rapper was on the verge, jail always came in.
Or it's another ass tragedy.
Yep, because I looked at when Beans was out, Beans went to jail. He was in and out.
Mm-hmm.
But that last stretch that he did before The Becoming came out,
one of the greatest albums ever, too.
one of the greatest albums ever, and it was like he was in jail for that. And I was like, damn, 'cause that album could have been the album that had him. Because he had Pharrell did a beat on him. He had Pharrell and Snoop Dogg on the track, man. What? That entire album. It was that entire album he had Redman for One Shot Deal. He had a whole collaboration lineup on it. And Feeling in the Air, Heavy D did that beat, man. Feeling in the Air was one of the most honest tracks that you could ever hear from Philly MC.
And a lot of niggas don't know. Die by Beans.
Yeah.
One of the craziest records ever.
Because Die, they played that in the State Property movie.
Exactly. And that's one of the craziest records. He talking that shit on that show, bro.
Dude.
Bro, one of the greatest rappers of our generation, too.
What's Your Life Like joint, too.
What's Your Life Like?
On the Truth album. Crazy. But jail derailed him. And then he got shot and that
fuck this whole this whole shit up.
Right. Then you had that happened with Beans, right?
Oh yeah.
Then you had the next person up for representing Philly was gonna be Cassidy.
Yeah.
And Cass had, the hotel joint.
Yeah, all his mainstream shit.
All mainstream.
He
was going to blow. Then they had that shit happen with whatever happened. It happened, and he wound up going to jail for like 8 months, right?
Yeah, 8 months.
He went to jail on the day that his album was coming out.
Exactly. That shit was so nutty.
And that album had collab. He had Raekwon on it. He had Mashonda, that.
Yeah,
whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He had some ill beats on there. He had everything.
Swiss going crazy on there.
He had that 6 minutes joint with him.
Everybody was, bro, you remember everybody hopped on that beat?
Everybody.
Bro, so many niggas hopped on that beat.
Then Lil Wayne, did he redo it?
He redid it.
For dedication, right?
Yeah, for dedication. Bro, everybody hopped on that beat.
Who did he have on that one? Because that one.
Was it Jewels? I think it was Jewels.
Because it was Cass, Fab, and Weezy on that one, on the original one. Then it was redone again. Because I remember Joe Buttons, Tech Bundles, and Smiles got on it.
Everybody.
That beat was crazy.
And nobody had a whack ass person.
Nobody.
Not a soul.
But he was out for it. Mm-hmm. That album took him to a higher level. But then once he got out in 2007, he came out with the Bars album. Then he got into a car accident. Yeah. And that threw him off too.
And he came out that Innocent Man shit.
Yeah, and it didn't.
Kind of I wasn't feeling that shit either.
Yeah, because he was trying. It was but once because of jail and then having that car accident, it took him out of the limelight. And plus, all the respect to homie, but his bars, nothing changed for a while. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the problem with a lot of niggas probably don't like him now because it never changed.
It never changed.
Not saying motherfuckers want you to change, but this is
something different.
Spaz it up a little bit. Right.
Because he was he collabed with Ski, who did Jay-Z's beats on the 24-hour karate school joints. I remember saw him freestyle on that, but it was still it was old Cass. I wanted him to do something new, different direction. So Cass come out the box. It was looking quiet in the city. Next thing you know, who's bubbling? Reed's bubbling. But this is crazy. So once Cass was ending his joint, the DVD battle rappers was on the rise, underground wise. Mm-hmm. Reed was popping. You had Meek and you had Joy Jihad. One of
the greatest rappers in Philadelphia underground history too.
Right. So then Reed had a deal, and Reed was independent, and Meek was trying to get his on.
And niggas was talking about the G-Unit thing. A lot of niggas were saying he was supposed to sign with G-Unit.
He was, because G-Unit had Philly joint. G-Unit Philly,
and the tragedy, that's a Philly curse. Tragedy happened. With the knockout.
Yeah, and that threw everything off. Because let me tell you something. I was in college when that shit happened. I remember watching it, and people thought it was funny as hell. Not that it happened. Well, that it happened. People were petty as hell out here. But people had videos of them doing fake knockouts.
Yeah, it's just.
I was like, yo.
The famous, the line.
Yeah.
My aim is the game, and I got it in control. When I play him, in the hit. And the boy say pussy.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
And I was like, oh no. Yeah. And people let that incident get in the way of viewing him for his actual talent.
Exactly. Just getting sucker punched. That's the crab in the bucket mentality Philly got. Motherfuckers will bring you down even though that shit not saying it ain't had nothing to do with it, but you couldn't control that situation because you didn't even see it happening.
Dude, there's so
How you gonna make fun of a nigga getting socked? Sucker punch.
People catch bad ones all the time.
All the time.
And I can't laugh at that. Like, ha, you got points. Nah, like, wasn't in his control. And plus, Joey was one of the voices from here. Like,
he still say one of the hottest lines I ever heard in my life.
What's doing?
See, because you know what the pile is.
To the pile?
He said it's not even like a fucking line. He just said ball right in front of the cops. I'm where the pile at. The pile, the police athletic league, and we used the ball in front of the cops. And it took me like years to be. I like, yo, you hear what that nigga said, bro?
Wow, jeez.
Like, had the craziest punchlines in history.
I remember them old sweatshirts, man. Them old Powell sweatshirts and shit. My aunt had one of them joints, man. When she rest in peace. But yeah, that was, yo.
He said a lot of shit in his day.
All of them. But like, out of all that crap, Meek rose to the top. Funny thing is, shout out to Charlie Mack and my homie Mars. Charlie Mack and Mars. He's why I got into the XXL magazine.
Seriously?
So in August 20, 2010, I took a picture. Actually, a month before that, I took a picture from Meek for like.
I seen it on the rooftop.
That's
the rooftop. Yeah.
That's another picture.
Yeah.
But like the picture I had was him, and he was inside this house that my homie used to live in, and it was supposed to be a flyer for the Mosh Loop. Remember everybody was having parties down there on the boat. So Meek was like, "Nah, I like that photo," and he used that photo for his Show and Prove full page joint in XXL magazine.
That's crazy.
Right. So like, yo, as much jokes I had about Meek back in the day, it's like don't ever get it messed up. Like the respect I have for that dude is real because he gave me an opportunity.
Yeah.
The only reason why
he didn't even have to do it.
He didn't have to do it.
Yeah.
The only reason why I was ever mad, man, like not mad, but like upset with him because it was like, dog, like you're in a position to get yours. And I don't want you going out like everybody else does out here, man. You're there, man. Like, don't be beefing with nobody. Don't be having no problems with nobody, man. Just get yours and handle your business. And be free of this place. Because, like, I'm not saying be free of Philly, mean like ignore what Philly is, but just
keep your distance.
Keep your distance.
You know how motherfuckers rock.
Yeah. How they are out here, man. There's people out there who are happy that he's in jail.
And that's the crazy.
It's the crazy.
It's a lot of motherfuckers that's happy. A lot of motherfuckers in jail. And that shit still blow my mind.
And like for me, like if you do some crime, you kill people that I know, my dog, you keep your ass in jail. Serial killer, keep your ass in jail. For non-violent drug offenses, and like
it's a lot of motherfuckers in jail for dumbass shit that don't even deserve it.
Exactly. And I'm like, I feel for these cats, man. It's like I never wish jail on anybody. You know, unless you do some shit that you actually deserve to get some shit. You know what I mean?
That's why I yell, free all my niggas. I always yell that shit. Free all my niggas, no matter what they did. That you saying if they belong in there, they belong in there. It's some niggas I know that belong in there, but it's still free my niggas. But you know.
But I understand what you mean by like people who like listen, like they called it bad when it was like
he just was in the wrong situation at the wrong time.
Yeah. It's different from people who you know like who are good brothers who's called bad breaks versus motherfuckers who is out here being maniacs on the block and terrorizing people. Yeah. The fact that old people don't want to come out their house. You know what I'm saying?
I talk to my niggas a lot. And when I talk to niggas be sounding more fucking ecstatic than me. And they in there for years. I talk a lot of my niggas. I saw my nigga Weez yesterday. Nigga happy as shit. Like, I don't know if it's a facade or what, but niggas in there not having the ball, but motherfuckers got that. They still got their head on right. You could tell when a motherfucker losing it in that motherfucker. You can tell. Like,
we heard the stories.
You heard the story.
People
like
come
you
out.
could tell when a motherfucker and a lot of my niggas came out. Them niggas not right. I got niggas that came out in the army that's fucking nuts. I know niggas that been in jail since I was in the 4th grade that just got out still cool. That shit don't add up, and that shit is fucking weird, bro.
Cause you know what it is? It's like
that shit is weird.
The whole army shit. Like, okay, like I'll say this. Like, I got homies, you know, who are veterans, whatever, people like that, people in my family. So it's all the respect to y'all. But I feel like this. It's because you can enlist for the army. Yeah. Doesn't mean you should be in it. Exactly. Because not everybody has that mental toughness for it. Exactly. Because there's some shit that happens out there and people ain't ready for it. Like, I remember watching like these movies like Jarhead, right? Yeah, different movies like that. And even in real life stories, people like, yeah, boy, I might get some guns or shooting people, right? And they get out there and they come home fucked up. Because they're thinking it's one way, But it's nothing. I can't even imagine what it's like to being out there with your life on the line.
Yeah, literally in the mix.
In the mix.
You in the mix.
You in a different country.
In the mix. You can't route. You can't
do
bounce. You can't bounce.
Because this is my thing. I was like, yo, like it's tough as hell to be in the armed forces in a foreign country because you don't have home field advantage.
You don't.
They do.
You rocking out in they country.
Like the bomb, under the ground and shit. Trucks going over and blowing up. People losing arms and legs. I'm like, yo, this is insane. I look, listen, like I'm saying, listen, like, people talk shit about the army all day.
Yeah.
I ain't fighting.
Yeah, my mom smacked shit out of me.
My mom threatened my life. She was like, yo, you said you better not ever think about doing that shit. I'm like, yo, I'm not.
Yeah.
All right, you gotta tell me twice.
I used to be scared. Because I remember the motherfuckers threw that shit out there like niggas getting drafted. But I never was getting drafted. You don't get drafted if you're the youngest kid, do you?
I have no idea, but I think...
I used to be scared to death. Like, yo, I'm going to go to the army.
Me too. I was like, yo, 'cause I heard the same thing you heard. I'm like, you bringing the draft back.
Drafted.
I'm like, for what?
I ain't trying. I was pulling fucking Muhammad, pulling
Yup.
fucking Ali.
Yup.
You had to book me. I'd rather get booked and go to the army.
Yeah, a book or I'm
If
a
I know,
Canada.
if I know fucking like something about to pop off, you might as well.
I'm getting work visa. I'm going to Canada right now.
Yeah,
Yo, be up in Toronto. Be up in Fusing the 6.
Yeah.
Yo,
Take this prepaid. I'm gonna holler at you. You know my number.
Yep. I'm be at OVO. Working with these cats on OVO, man.
Yeah. We ain't getting none of that.
None of that, man. This is a question that I wanted to ask you, man, because like you're a cat who knows a lot. You know what I'm saying? Wealth of knowledge.
Thank you.
Where do you want to take this? Take
this?
What you're doing?
This shit. That's a crazy. See, it's a lot of shit that people ask me that I don't got an answer for. Not saying I don't got an answer for this, but I would say making. See, I don't know. Like, damn. See, it cut me.
Gotcha.
So like,
gotcha,
so like, I would say. Just making, I don't even got a brand. That's the crazy part about it. Just making the brand bigger. Like, not saying I'm just going to be doing a bunch of podcasts, but just with like Slippery Slope, trying to make it big as we can make it. Just trying to make it way bigger than we can make it and like get a bigger platform, probably a little sponsor. If I get a sponsor, that'll make my fucking life if I have a sponsor. Just a little sponsor. I don't give a fuck what it is. If I can say it every fucking joint, hey, I got this little sponsor. I don't give a fuck if it's lotion. Right. I don't give a fuck if it's a nagging. Yeah, we can shout out to the sponsor. But if it's like just trying to live in the moment, that's all it is. Just living in the moment, make my situation better than what it is.
Because honestly, man, like, I know Sabrina was like, if, in order for you to holler at her, you got to talk to Uncle Smuttty. I was like, shout out to Uncle Smuttty out here, man. But when she calls you that, I'm like, I can tell there's a definitely level of respect for you out here, but I view you as being an influencer amongst your people, like even a curator. But I'm not saying that like in terms of gassing you, blowing your head up, but it's just like you know what you know.
Yeah, know what you know.
And I feel like people who would listen to you for listening to anybody else for like on creative matters. Yeah, you know, I mean when people like that.
And I never like. Let's say if I heard something, I never appointed like that motherfucker. Like you know who got a sound? Like you know who got an ear? That motherfucker Trife got an ear, bro.
Yeah, he does, man.
Shout out to that nigga.
Troy.
That's a cold. Just like you said on this joint, that's a cold nigga, bro.
Cold dude.
That man is saying
because like the podcast interview that we did, like it's one of my highest viewed joints to date, but. I don't think people really understood
special cat, bro.
The gems that he had.
And just from you saying that he said, I was a legend, and I'm like, come on. He said that shit? Like,
yeah, like, dude, I'll find a message right now on my phone if I had to, man. But like,
that's my guy, bro.
Because I was like, I asked him, I said, yo, dude, so what you know about, the homie, man, homie Smuttty, man? Because I saw him on Twitter. On Twitter, he was at Lil Smut, right? Yeah. So I said, yo, who's this cat, man? Because, like, I'm seeing him talk about this dude, like, he was on point, funny as hell. He was like, yo, man, that boy's a legend, man. I said, word? And then we tell you, he just appeared. I'm like,
and it's crazy. Motherfuckers don't know. His resume crazy. That motherfucker, and he's not saying he humble, motherfucker, you would never know. You can talk that motherfucker every day. You would never. He told me something. I'm like, yo, I ain't know this
Dude,
shit.
that's why me and him.
Like his resume crazy.
His
resume crazy, bro.
Cause we've been cool. Like I said, I've been knowing that brother since like me hanging at Noise Trip Studios. Right, so I met him at because we was cool with the homie Aside. That's how I met him through that.
And he from around my. I know his little. I know Nia and all of them. I know his little sister and everything.
Yeah, so he was the homie. So like
I don't know him. I know his sisters in them. But he one of the greatest rappers. He one of the greatest rappers ever.
Yo,
so
that Flowers tape, man.
Bro.
Look, dog. A lot of his tapes is just fire, man.
Him and Grande, one of the most.
Grande the homie.
One of the most underrated rappers that ever come out.
Grande the homie. Cause I'm saying right now,
too.
And you can attest for this if you've seen this joint. It's a freestyle. It's not even a freestyle. It's a freestyle because it's over a different beat, but the song that he did to it was crazy. I think you know what I'm talking about. He did it over the Erykah Badu.
Erykah Badu is thugging.
Outside the game.
Thugging
Shit 2. It's 2.
It's 2.
Yo, Thugging Shit 2.
Yeah.
It's like, and shit is spelled SHIDD.
Yeah, SHIDD.
Yup,
yeah.
2. Yo.
And they talking that shit, bro.
Bodied the hell out of instrumental. I haven't heard anybody.
And they flowing. Just
like
coasting,
that.
Bro.
He killed that. Because I was in the crib and even the music videos was like, it was just set the tone for it. I'm sitting there.
Just cooling it in the kitchen, right? It's a kitchen balcony somewhere.
Yeah, but it was like, it was dimly lit, so you could see his silhouette. He was just rhyming it. I'm like.
Talking that talk, that's my guy. And he talked that shit on Twitter too, that's my guy.
Yo, he definitely talks that shit on Twitter,
man.
man.
My brother's keeping one of the top 10 albums ever to come out of this city too.
Dude, even the Mugga Man joint was fire too.
Mugga Man was fire.
Yo, I've met.
White was fire. Troy EP was fire.
Troy EP was fire.
Fire.
Oh, Troy EP. Wait a minute, with him with Troy in the front cover, Polaroid picture.
Yeah,
I took that picture.
That's crazy. See, it's you see how I'm about to get shea butter, mommy on you. You see how the universes be aligning.
It's your brother. You know what I'm saying? Chakras, brother. It's on point, B. But yeah.
But you see how the shit come in fruition. That shit is crazy, bro.
Yeah, man.
That shit is so crazy.
I took that picture of him, man, for that joint, B. Like.
And Marvin's still a crazy ass record.
Yes.
You know what I mean, bro? It's a lot. It's a lot of shit that go unnoticed in the city.
A lot of stuff,
and it's a shame. It's really a shame.
But because it's the thing about it, like some people came in here, did their thing, and was like, "Yep, I got all I need from y'all. Out of here."
What? Like the podcast?
No, I'm saying like, just in terms of like the city, like
just like the city.
Yeah, basically. Oh man, this is ill. I'm gonna take what I need from y'all.
Yeah, we
out of here. Out of here, and it's like, damn, we need that. So I'm glad we got people like Grande out here, Sal out here, Troy out here. You know what I'm saying?
Still in the
you
mix.
out here, still in the mix.
Still in the mix.
Cause like all the people like y'all talk about on the show, like the mix of what's happening. There's people who are still working, who are still grinding now, who are making things happen.
Making things. It's a lot. It's so many motherfuckers that go unnoticed in the city.
Dude, like who is going unnoticed in the city? Let me know, cause
going unnoticed in the city.
Yeah, that I might not know about.
Shit. Damn. I'm trying to think of niggas. This is going unnoticed. I wouldn't say unnoticed, but they credit not being due. Just like that nigga Theodore Grams. Shout out that nigga Theodore Grams. He ain't going. He ain't get the credit he deserved because he got nominated for a Philly award. But they spelled that nigga name wrong. He's going crazy in the IG live yesterday.
Word.
Yeah, and he don't get enough credit. That nigga's crazy. That nigga fire.
Mm-hmm.
Shit is a lie, niggas. Fucking Paulie Sue fire. He about to drop soon. That's my guy. It's a lot of motherfuckers. Lil Blanco fire. Mm-hmm. Oh man, it's a lot of niggas. Rico Havoc fire. He did a song with Maddox. He fire.
Okay.
There's a lot of motherfuckers that's fire. Oh my god.
What the ladies?
The ladies. Tara Wack fire. It's what's her name? Kid the Great fire. It's so much talent in the city, bro.
Cause you got a couple ladies like Tati, she's DJing.
Tati, and it's DJs, it's producers. That's crazy.
You got a lot of ill producers. Like Filthy's from here, right?
Filthy from here.
Mm-hmm.
That man, we ain't gonna say that man name. That man's his name speaks for itself.
Facts.
That's my guy, Lucy Man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Lucy Man, one of the craziest producers ever in the city.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you want me to say it, but he's one of the craziest rappers I ever heard in my life.
Word.
You didn't even know he's a rapper.
Honestly, I never heard of the cat till you mentioned him, man.
Bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this disconnect we got here in the city is kind of throwing me off because like there's so many talented people who are out here.
Yeah, and it's a lot of niggas.
A lot of people.
Yeah, not even just with the scene because a lot of motherfuckers probably say names from the scene, but it's a lot of motherfuckers that's outside of the scene.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the inner city, because you know motherfuckers don't be trying to dabble in that. Motherfuckers think motherfuckers weird, but it's a lot of motherfuckers that's hot. It's a lot of motherfuckers around my way that's hot. It's a nigga named Quan. Damn, I don't know his last name. Quan Fire. It's a lot of motherfuckers. It's from everywhere. My nigga Buddha from 27. Shout out Buddha from 27th Street. Satan Boy. Shout out my nigga. Shout out my nigga Rams Rover. It's a lot of motherfuckers. And them niggas, I put in work with them niggas. Back in the day, they can vouch for me.
Word.
So them my guys, and they start rapping me. So, you know.
And I know the homie is trying to get his thing going right now. Chin.
That's my guy, too. Overtime. Shout out Overtime Boy. That's my guy.
Yep, man. Chief Fine over there. Chief out doing his thing.
Guy.
OTB.
I just was talking to that nigga earlier.
Right.
That's my guy. My favorite nigga, Bodian. That's my guy.
Yeah, man.
He doing shit. Shout out Slick.
Chief out here killing it, man. He's making his moves, and I'm happy that he's doing what he wants to do.
That's a real genuine man.
Yeah, he's
despite all the Satan shit, baby. I'm taking to church soon, but you know, that's a real genuine nigga, bro.
Yeah.
We about to go to the podcast on Thursday. He gonna. I don't know if I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna slide. But
right.
shout out Texas podcast. We gonna slide to that joint, but you know.
Good shit.
It's a lot of outlets too, bro. We did the award, the Slippery Slip Award, which I'm trying to say is one of the biggest mistakes I ever did. It's kind of my downfall. Not my downfall, but the worst mistake I probably did. Because motherfuckers think you trying to belittle them or just because it's a couple niggas that said some shit. Mm-hmm. Like we did a category. You know, it's only 4 Jones.
Yeah, I listened to the joint. Yeah.
So I forgot, wasn't he crazy photographer? I think his name Aaron something. I'm gonna throw his name out there.
But Rickett.
I think Aaron Rickett.
Yeah.
He fired, but he like when we did it, I like who the best, and he like we all great. Mm-hmm. I'm like damn. I hope they don't think I'm trying to like. Dude, like, and I ain't even on that high magnitude to even be thinking, like.
But I know what you mean.
But you know, like, I'm just trying to do something. Yeah, just trying to do something.
Yeah, show love like, and show support. Like,
yeah, just show some love.
We ain't dissing nobody. It was like, yo, we getting like, yo, boom, we out here showing you, doing your thing.
And we still gonna do it, but you know,
right?
It ain't even that type of party. You come over here and just, I had to announce it. You know, motherfuckers think you be trying to do shit. You know, we trying to do that.
Trying to hate on everybody.
Yeah, I ain't on nobody.
And it's people just gotta chill out, breathe in, breathe out. You know, do some yoga or something, pimp. Now here's something.
Just let niggas know you watching.
Right.
Let niggas know you watching.
Now speaking of which, if you could collaborate with anybody, who would you want to collaborate with, and what would you do with them?
Like a podcast?
Not even that. Anything.
Anything?
Like say if you want to have like a gallery opening or like host an event or something.
Oh, you brung the shit out. Yo, man.
Put work in, man.
I have shit. Shout out my nigga Ja. My nigga cousin Ja on Twitter.
Yeah, he wrote Great Outdoors.
Yeah. He with them. He Petty Boys. Mm-hmm. Petty Boys. That's Grande in them, man. That's suing them, man. I mean, it'll be just like this. Mm-hmm. So they can sell their merch, whatever they want to do, whatever the Petty Boy shit, and we have drink beer and talk, cause that's my guy, bro.
He's a cool dude.
I'm burnt out. That nigga take it 2 times higher than me, and if we can have a podcast, that should be crazy, bro. So that's the only nigga I probably. Not saying that I wouldn't like collaborate with nobody. That's the number 1 nigga.
Cause you have more chemistry connect.
That's my guy.
There you go.
That's my guy. But that's the only nigga. Probably cousin Ja and probably Troy too.
Troy,
Trife. Definitely Trife.
I think one of these days I'm gonna do I'm gonna have a podcast. I'm gonna have both of y'all here together.
Yeah.
And we just gonna have this because we're gonna riff. It's gonna go off because like I feel like that would be like a crazy episode.
Last time I seen that niggas at the Working On Dying party, you know what I mean? First, the moment I was that nigga, this nigga said, "Oh man, dog, $2 for an autograph, $2 for an autograph. Can't nobody get an autograph? Give me 2." I'm like, come the fuck, bro. I'm like, come the fuck on that shit, dog. Please, stop. Like, be like $2 for an autograph. Whoever wants an autograph, you got celebrity here. Chill out. But that's my guy, bro.
He's a legit dude. And I think that it's important when you have a circle. Mm-hmm. You gotta have legit people with you.
And that's a legit nigga, bro.
Because it's so much, like you said, a lot of fraud around here, man. In any industry that you're in, there's good you're gonna have more whack than you have honest.
Hell yeah.
People won't be hangers-ons. And I see him daily. Look, when I was going through my come up as creative in the city, like from 2010 up to now, like I was bumping elbows with different people, and like it was a lot of people who I bump elbows with who doing different things. Mm-hmm. Either they ain't around here now, or I was just like, man, there's some frauds, corny ass cats, man. I can't be fucking with y'all. I gotta tip off.
And niggas do too much. That's what it is.
They do, and I'm like, yo. Like be up here like just fronting, talking too much shit about themselves. I'm like, there's nothing wrong being confident, but if the work isn't equaling up to what you actually doing, what you're saying, I don't want to hear that.
Yeah, and every nigga that I mentioned in this joint don't do a lot. Not saying they don't do a lot. Motherfuckers do a lot, but don't.
Yeah, because Troy,
but don't do. You know what I mean? They do a lot, but don't do a lot.
Facts. Because Troy's like us, like in terms of like he ain't everywhere, but when he's out there, it counts.
Yeah.
You know, that's what it means. It's like I don't gotta be out there every night, but if I'm out somewhere, it's just gonna count.
And a motherfucker can adapt to anything, anywhere.
Anywhere.
Them type of niggas I fuck with. Niggas that can adapt to anything.
You see, me and you, we see eye to eye, right? We good, man. Yeah. We good peoples, which is why I want to take a crazy ass segue, right? Because I feel like you will understand my love for this place, this establishment. This business called Applebee's, man.
Yeah. Yo, you fucking wild. Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you something. Do you know how much hate I receive from women saying like Applebee's? Did Applebee's? No, it's something classier than that. What's classier than margaritas
for
$1? What's classier than 2 for $20s out here?
What's classier than $4 Yinglings?
Come on now. Come on now. What is this? Are you not hungry? Oh, you too good for a steak, huh? You too good for some fish tacos, mate?
Too good for it.
Too good for some fish tacos. Or you too good
I went to Applebee's for my birthday. Yeah. My mom said, where you want to go? Yeah, anywhere. We go to Applebee's. That's what they just doing $1 margaritas. I'm like, yo, we go there.
Yo, I'll be the one because like right now where we are, location, and we're not far from the Applebee's.
Oh shit, right there,
right behind the Cheesecake Factory, and right behind the Applebee's. I think one day I actually went to an Applebee's, went in there for some food, then walked down the alleyway into the Gold Room, the strip club in the back.
Oh shit,
yo, that place was crazy, man. I went there one day. It was like Christmas Eve a couple of years ago. They had one dancer in there. She ain't there no more because that's when I went. She wasn't there no more. But she smelled like hot dog water because I was like, yo, it's time for me to go home.
You can't be fucking with the nut ass strip club. You got a strip club around our way called the Piccadilly? I've been in there once.
I heard about that place.
Yeah, it's nutty. Dog, that shit crazy.
I like the Gold Room. I was in there
it's right there?
Yeah, it's right behind Applebee's.
Where?
Up the street. So I go in there. It's a cool spot. Like,
who is white hoes in there? Who in there? Okay. I gotta think about is you in a gentleman's club or you really in a strip club?
It's the gentleman's club. Because a lot of cats in there, being like,
yeah, they suits.
They be on their business tip going there. You know what I'm saying? So the girls in there, it's quality for the most part, right? Yeah. But that day I went in there years ago, I was like, yo, who is this? Oh, this person is. No.
Ooh,
I can't do this.
She was nutty?
No, what? She was just, I could tell she was new. Yeah. And I don't know, man. Like, I don't know.
She wasn't in there. She wasn't buying coins.
She wasn't top dollar, man. So I was like, I was sitting in the stool and she was like, how about get me a dance? I was like, $25 for a dance. And I was like, all right, cool. I'm going to holler at you, all right? I'm going to come see you in a little bit. She's like, all right, cool. I'm going to be over there. Dog, on the low, I paid for my drink already.
Yeah.
She turned her back. She was doing something. Man, I got out that chair. I said,
I got a
peace.
Oh, my God.
I ran to that bus stop because I'm like, yo, help.
Yo.
Help. Yeah, man. But, like, it was just one of the crazy-ass experiences that I've had in this city, man. Too long to list.
I was watching. Was it like a little Instagram thing? I seen the yoga dude that was saying.
Yeah.
I'm going to go.
You were?
Is it free? I go.
I'm not sure how much he's charging. I think
still go.
I think he has some free classes, but yeah, I want to go too.
You was talking that shit too.
Yo, wait till you hear the episode. Wait till you hear the entire episode.
I gotta hear it because he's talking that shit, and I looked on his page too. I'm like, oh, I'm fucking go.
He's done a lot, yo.
Seriously?
He's done a lot of classes.
I'm going, bro. I'm going. I wanted to get into yoga.
Yeah, you don't see it.
It's a perfect nigga to get into yoga with.
Yo, for real.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna drop the episode Wednesday, so. Well,
his joint.
Yeah. So by the time you guys hear this, the episode will already be out here.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be fire. Because I got him on the show because I'm trying to cover all aspects of the game for people like us. Because like a lot of cats
and people would never know somebody like that being a yoga.
Exactly, coming from the background that he's had and things he's doing now, I'm like, you gotta see.
You gotta commend niggas like that.
You got to.
That's a real nigga.
People come from the block and they like block experiences and they like, yo, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
Cause like you see, but that's why I love like people that want to live their life to the fullest and do things they want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's the situation that you doing what you want to do. It's not. You can if you like imagine like that motherfucker wanted to do that shit. It's not nobody that's gonna throw you in the yoga world.
Yo, he told me
he wanted to do that.
Yeah,
shit.
He wanted to do it. He was like, yo, man, I'm balling in these yoga streets. That's his thing because he's like, I love what I'm doing, and he takes it very, very seriously.
Gotta take shit like
and
that.
I'm like, yo, I respect the hell out of that. That's why anybody who I've interviewed thus far have been on that tip of being very serious and adamant about their craft. Like I had Erin Amell, she was like into like being self-love.
I met her, bro.
You did.
Word. The day I think, what the fuck did I do? I think the day I followed you on Instagram, I seen it, and I was listening to it a little bit. I was like, I met her last night because she was at the Tasteless Podcast when Tati did it. She was there, and I met her, but I didn't know that was her until I seen it. I was like, oh shit, damn, I met her last night. But yeah, I met her. And we was talking about girl empowerment and shit. How niggas be hating. Niggas don't like women. I was like saying like niggas really don't like women.
They don't.
And shout out to her too. You know what I mean?
Shout out to her and shout out to my homegirl Freak John, who's like
shout out Bobby.
You know what I mean? She's a model for Freak John. Cause like let's get into that for a little bit. I was like, for me, as a man, like I had to grow up out of like the conditioning that I got from like my peers. Yeah. To truly appreciate women. And I'm at a point now where I'm still learning. I love them. Like I want to see them do all types of cool shit.
Hell yeah.
Like why can't they do it? And for dudes that hate on women, it's like, my man, like you hate your moms, cuz?
Exactly.
Hate your grandmom, cuz? Like what's really going on? What's the underlying issue of it?
And none of them niggas got an answer. That's the craziest part about it. You can't ask one of them niggas why. That shit is foreign to them niggas. If a nigga hear why you hate women, niggas gonna look at you retarded. I don't hate women. Niggas say I don't hate them.
But your actions.
You don't know one nigga that blatantly came out and just told you why. You never heard that shit out of nigga mouth. Niggas really hate women. That shit really. That's probably the only thing in the world that really I just don't get how you can hate a woman. Like,
but that shows with what happens with sexual harassment shit here now. Because people, like, in my opinion, it's not much about, oh, yeah, bunch of horny old dudes. Yeah. Nah. Sexual harassment and assault and all this shit is just a really, really sick display of power.
Yeah, and it's a mental thing.
It's a mental thing. They want to be able to control everything. And like, I got the money. I'm going to grab that ass. Yeah, what you going to do? Nothing. I got all this. I got all that.
And that shit is sick, bro. That
shit is sick. It's real sick. That's why I had to, like, look back at myself growing up and, like, really see like who person I never got involved in any of that weird shit. And I'm glad I didn't get involved in any of that weird, yeah, girl, give me that ass. Like it wasn't my shit.
Just being
like,
degrading.
Being degrading because that shit, that's karma. It comes back.
It's all, and that's what's happening now.
Right. I put this on Twitter, like, it's how dumb people are. But I don't know if you've seen it or not. So on Twitter I put, I said, to these men with power who are abusing their power, so your chickens are not coming home to roost, right?
Yeah, it's deep.
Some girl was like, oh my God, did you just call the victims chickens? And I said,
and they don't, it's like motherfuckers don't be like seeing the fucking.
I'm like, first of all, that's an age-old adage. I thought that's not calling women chickens. It's saying the negativity they put out into the universe with them being creeps and assaulting people. All that negativity is coming back to them tenfold, and they're taking them out the game. Every single last one of them. that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying?
All it is.
But I'm like but the game is changing now for the better. And cats is like, oh no, I can't talk to women now. Nah, you can, but just gotta take your time, understand
exactly. And this giving everybody they can come out now. So and imagine it's a lot of motherfuckers that didn't say no.
It's a lot of shit, and like yo, like it's not just
courage.
Yeah, it's not just women who are coming out. It's dudes too. It's dudes too. Like, but some of them are like, yo, man, I'm a guy. I can't be like, yo, I got taken advantage of because I'm making like I'm a punk or something.
Just like with Terry Crews. Niggas like, how you let people do that? Is you in a crazy ass situation. You getting bread.
Yeah.
You can't just come out and be like, yo, them niggas, with me, if a nigga try some more weird shit, I don't give a fuck how much bread I got.
I'm not you. Yeah, that's like you grab my balls in front of my wife, I'm clocking you.
Yeah,
or somebody getting choked out.
You gotta get up out of there.
Right. I gotta leave.
You gotta get up out of there.
I gotta dip, or somebody getting out of here.
And it's not like I've been in Hollywood my whole life. I can go back to the fuck I'm from, unless you's a weird ass nigga that ain't never go back.
Right.
I can go back to the fuck I'm from. Motherfuckers still gonna fuck with me.
Facts.
So
yeah, it's a thing that like yo, cause I'm glad you're here about this issue too, cause I want to ask you this question. I believe in, supporting women and, being there and just showing love, right? It's just really, really odd seeing how, like, they can't catch a break.
Women.
They can't catch a break at all.
Can't catch a break.
Yeah, like
just with a lot of shit too.
A lot of shit, and I'll try to be as respectful as I can be because I'm like, yo, y'all got hard times out here trying to make y'all way, and me being a dickhead to y'all doesn't make anything better. It just makes it worse. Cause like I don't know, man. Like cause the next time I get into a relationship, right, I don't know when that's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Shout out to that's up to God at this point. You know what I mean? It's like I want to make sure that I never ever make her feel like she's not my equal. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that shit, man.
And you gotta think about it, we be making crazy mistakes.
Crazy.
And the greatest thing you can do as a man is accept your fault, bro.
Exactly.
And I'm 25. This year, I was in a crazy situation. And the greatest thing I ever did in my whole 25 years, admitting what I did wrong. It took me 25 years.
Dog, I was trying to, because like, this is going to be a quick digression, because like, this ain't going to be no Dr. Phil shit here, but I'm going to get to the point because we're keeping it real.
Yeah.
When I had my last relationship and it broke up, there was a lot of shit that was going on. And of course, like you break up our situation, it's finger pointing.
Yeah, it's always finger
like, man, she ain't do this, she ain't do that. But it took me time, like me having journals, me being real introspective, to pinpoint my fuck ups.
Yeah.
And my fuck ups was like, damn, dude, like you didn't have to do that.
You did.
It's
always some shit you peep like a week later, like, why the fuck you do that dumb ass shit? I used to peep my shit a day later. I'm like, yeah, that shit was nutty. Like,
dude, because what it was for me was I also set my ways and my pride and shit, and I was like, man, whatever.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until I got home.
When you get by yourself. It's when you get by yourself.
Right.
It's always when you get by yourself.
It was all by myself. I'm like, fuck, man.
You can rock out all day. As soon as you get by yourself, boy, I tell you.
All day. And it was like it was each woman I got with after the fact. And it's been a wide array of different joints. And then it was like.
And I ain't never been like, I've been in like 2 crazy situations with like relationships.
Yeah.
But I always bounce back and just figure it out. I hate like doing the shit that, let's say I get into it, fuck you forever. Nah, it's either you gonna hit me back up, I'm gonna hit you back up, or you gonna always gotta go out with a good note. And just with every situation I'm in, and a lot of motherfuckers it's a lot of bitches out here that just think I just don't be fucking with. Like they know the bitch, but not the bitch, but they know who. But it ain't like that. That's my guy. Forever. Right. That's my guy. But
it's crazy, dog. Cause like I tell you, so there was one girl I was seeing, and I call it a friendship. Yeah. But she corrected me and said it wasn't a friendship, it was a fuckship. I'm like, ugh. Right? Because we were cool, and she wanted something more. I can tell she did, but I wasn't there. I was on the physical side, of course. We ain't there for that. But in terms of what she wanted on the relationship side, I'm like, I wasn't really there. And I told her that mad time, but, when we did it, it was like, listen, she was trying to get me to come out to, like, different events. Like, come help me and my girlfriend's for my girlfriend's birthday party. I'm like, or my aunt's birthday party. I'm like, I feel weird because, like, we not on that level yet, but I'm not trying to do that. Yeah. And I told her, I said, listen, I don't want to do this. I feel like I'm being pressured right now, so I want to take it time by time.
Take your time.
She was like, what? After we already did this and this and that? I'm like,
the ultimatums, bro.
Yeah, I said,
crazy ultimatum.
The crazy ultimatums. She was like, all right then. And then that was it. She was angry. I said, all right. That was 2015. So I found her like last year, or maybe earlier this year, whatever. I reached out. I said, yo, man. So I wanted to apologize to you for what happened because I wasn't trying to take advantage of you. And it wasn't my intention. It was just that where I wasn't there for that. Once she knows what it was.
You gotta let them know. That's what
right. And so I want to try to have a friendship again, just be cool. Yeah. Because you're a cool person.
Yeah, you could be cool. Yeah.
She was like, oh, here we go again. Another guy comes back in my life, and they always trying to get back. I'm like, I said, I'm not trying to get back with you. I'm just trying to.
They got the whole thing. They just make a whole situation.
Right.
Scenario.
Right. I just want to apologize.
That's everybody too. Everybody making that scenario.
Everybody does.
That fuck you up.
Jesus.
A scenario will fuck you up.
Everything. It's like ready to fit for everybody. One size fits all. I'm like, it wasn't that. But I did take into consideration about her perspective of things she may have been through with different dudes. It may have been repeating a pattern for her. You know what I mean?
Through that shit their whole life.
They do.
We don't got to.
We don't. So I was like, plug out. I'm good. But so I tried to make it. I said we have friendship. She was like, no, it's a fuck shit. I said, all right. I said, well, listen. At the end, I said, though you're upset, I understand. If you want to be cool with me, we can. If you don't, no problem. I understand that too. But have a good day. Peace and love. That was that.
Yeah.
I ain't hear from her since. But in terms of what's on my conscience, I'm like, it ain't there no more.
Yeah.
Because I'm not one of them. I was never one of them dog niggas though.
Yeah, I never was neither.
I mean,
this year I kind of hopped in like my little thing, but it really ain't count. But I always was like a regular boy with like a boo. You see me on Snapchat with my boo. That's my boo.
And the thing is, it's like, yo, that shit is the coolest shit.
Yeah, it's my boo.
Like
Shout out Bridget.
Shout out to Bridget, man.
That's my boo.
Shout out to Bridget. I was like, I saw her. I'm like, man, I commend you. My main man did it.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, man.
At the end of the day, you gotta have fun and shit. You gotta have fun.
You gotta have fun. You gotta enjoy who you with.
Yeah, you gotta enjoy who you with.
For me, it's like, yo, like, dude, like, I am like the everything that you could possibly think of on Airways and Heartbreaks, Love Below. That's me times 10. I'm like, I'm simple as hell, but I'm mad complex what I'm looking for.
What you looking for?
Like, look, man, I'm looking for peace of mind, bro.
That's the I forgot who I told that to. My last relationship. I remember it was her birthday, and we was going through it, and I was like, the greatest gift I ever can give you is a peace of mind. And I was like, I ain't gonna fuck with you today, cause if that type of the rocky shit you get into, you don't know when that shit can pop off. So I'm like, the best thing I can give you for your birthday is a peace of mind. You take these gifts when I give them to you, but the best thing I can give you is a peace of mind. Yeah,
you gotta have that, cause like,
and that means a lot.
It does,
especially to a girl. That shit means a lot, bro.
It means a lot.
Cause you can fuck up a girl. A nigga can fuck up a girl birthday. Easy.
People forgetting shit.
Easy.
You seen Insecure?
Yeah.
So my man ain't get her done for her birthday, or she didn't want to go out. And she did what she did. And that was the cool thing to do, but she did what she did. Yeah. See, for me, it's like, dog, I try not to have any regrets with like old relationships. Mm-hmm. Well, I can't. I'm human. I got them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because like this one situation, I'm not gonna say it because I'm not gonna draw such myself out here. You know what I mean? Because I hate to do that. I'm not gonna do it.
Everybody know what I be getting into.
You know what I'm saying? But for me, it's like I'm not gonna get back into it. Cause it's like, yo, if I could remix it and fix it, I would, because that was like I told homie like, yo, so I said, dude, so I ain't been in love in 4 years, cuz.
Jeez. I'm saying it like it's a bad thing, but
But you know what I'm saying? But like,
yeah.
But it's like I haven't been like in that kind of emotional situation in 4 years. And I mean, I tried to get close to it, but it was like I
gotta fall back.
I gotta fall back.
Yeah.
Like a lot of shit wound up being like getting close to it. Then we have sex, and that's that. You do your thing, I do mine, I'm out.
I think the crazy thing about it is when you have sex, it's after. It's always with me. It's after. With that shit, like after.
Right.
Because you can fuck a bitch and just bounce. But if you fuck a bitch and chill with her, and after that shit, it's just, oh, whatever, this bitch corny, whatever. But it's after. I don't give a fuck about who I'm fucking, about how it is, whatever. But after I chill with you, that shit corny. But if that shit there, then.
And that's what it is for me. It's like.
Got something.
Because like for me, like I'm not. That's why I can never be one of them cats that like I'm gonna wait till I'm married to have sex. Negro, please.
Yeah, you tripping.
You killing yourself on that one.
You tripping.
I'm saying like all that 90-day rule shit. None of that out the window.
That's out of there.
I can't do it. The sex for me lets me know what time it is, and if it's good on point. If it's not
on point, then and we can chill after it. You straight.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Straight. If we can fuck and we can chill. We straight, but we can fuck and we can't chill. I'm out of it. I'm out of it.
I want a part of it.
I'm out of it.
I mean, I had one story. It was crazy. I was with this girl one time, and I was just moving my apartment. I just had a fucking futon, a counter, and a fucking desk, and a chair. But I didn't have a table or nothing. And my apartment was empty as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Right? All right, shit. Still trying to move in my shit, man. So we in there. And we getting down it was like one of the most amazing sessions I had. It was like fire. You know what I'm saying? That Vince McMahon fire. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And then once it was over, like we was talking for a minute, and she just like disappeared on me. I was like,
word, just stop.
Just stop. And I was like, oh shit, do I need to get an HIV test? I did it. I was like, I'm clear on that end. I'm like, what's going on? Cause like was somebody pregnant? I don't know about it. Cause like shit like that kind of freaks me off. I'm like, it was like you was here, now you ain't here no more. What's going on here? Nah, this is how she was. I was like, cool.
But it's a lot of chicks out there that's like that.
Yeah, I was like,
it's a lot of chicks out there that's like that you can hit and they just be like whatever. I wouldn't say I fuck with them chicks heavy. I fuck with chicks that rock out like that.
I like that, but like
I see you when I see you.
Yeah,
I see you when I see you.
I think they had that kind of communication though, so I know what's going on. Cause he's just dipping out. I'm like,
yeah,
I ain't got no.
And if you ain't never had no bitch like that, you be like, yo, this
I never
crazy.
did. I was like, I never had a woman like this before. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? All right, I guess I gotta adapt to this shit.
Stuck like. You start thinking you nutty. You like, am I nutty?
I said I did the work last night. I swear to God,
I'm not nutty, am I?
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, but you gotta like.
I didn't premature ejaculate. I was good money.
You gotta pick what type of bitch it is.
Yeah, and that taught me a viable lesson. But at the same time, it's like, yo, now that I know kind of people are out there, I know even more what I want and what I don't want.
Yeah, what you want and don't want.
Yeah, man, I'm out here.
That's what you need. That's the biggest thing in everybody's life. You gotta know what you want before you. Yeah. I mean, it's not a bad thing being out there just rocking out, but that ain't gonna get you nowhere.
It's not. Out. I got preferences like a mug, B, and be like, people like, so some girls like, so what are your preferences? I'm like, I'm not telling you what my preferences are. Yeah. I don't need you trying to beat them preferences. You know what I'm saying?
That's how it was when I was a kid. When I was younger, let's say when I was like 14, 15, I asked a bitch what she like, I turn right into that nigga.
Yeah, I do the same thing too. Like, people were like,
I would fuck this bitch, and I would turn right into that nigga. Fuck this bitch.
I'm like, I asked her, hey, what do you like liking a guy? I'm like, listen, that. Oh, really? That's me. They're like, no, it's not. I'm like, yeah, what up?
Yeah,
Shut up.
Turn right into that nigga.
Like, I couldn't even turn into him. I'm like, I'm out of here.
I'm him. I'm that nigga.
I'm him, right, guy? Yeah, not really. I'm like, all right. So why you talking? All right, I'm gonna go home then. Those are my teenage years, man. Like, but yeah, with being where I'm at right now, like at 33, it's like
now you gotta appreciate a bitch that just, a woman. Since we doing this is professional. This is the most in-depth thing I ever did in my life.
Shout out to you, man.
So like now it's just appreciating somebody that like you for you. That's hard.
It's hard as a motherfucker out here for that, man.
Because you be acting up, motherfuckers won't take you, bro. They won't take you as yourself. Motherfuckers that try to dumb you down. I hate it. I hate when a motherfucker try to dumb me down.
Dude, I've had, like, that was why my real relationship that ended, like, when it ended 4 years ago, like, what made that so ill, because I had never been with somebody who actually dug me for who I was.
And that shit is, that's a crazy feeling. Not like I wouldn't say it's like a good feeling, but it's like, yo.
Plus when I was broke, cuz, I was like.
Bro, that's the craziest feeling. But bitch, feel you when you broke, you like, why? You ask that shit like at least like twice a week. Why you like me? Like, why you like me? That's back in the day shit though. Like, why you like me?
I used to ask girls that all the time. I used to ask them now. I'm like, what you doing here?
I'm like, yo, why you like me?
What you doing here? I'm like,
that ass
and they be like, yo, you shouldn't ask that question. I say, well, I need to know something.
Yeah, why you like me?
I'm like, what, is it because the cologne I'm using?
Yeah.
Okay, I use shea butter lotion sometimes. I'm like, I need to, because for me, it's like, I'm secure in myself.
Yeah.
If you're secure, you need to ask
but
that
you
question.
still need the reassurance.
You need to know what's up.
Everybody need to know what's up.
Because like,
just once, not once in a while, but kind of often.
Because you see the games people play out here.
Motherfuckers would be running a spin on you.
Yo.
They'll spin you quick. I seen some shit a bitch wrote. She like, motherfuckers really will wake up and not fuck with you. Like, just stop loving you. Like,
yeah.
that shit is scary, bro.
It is.
That shit is scary.
Like, even like, scary, like falling out of love with somebody that you care about and you're still trying to figure that shit out. But versus, like you said, somebody like, yep, I'm done. You're like,
what's up?
What's up, man? We just had ice cream last night, man.
Yeah, exactly. We was just cool.
We was cool. We just with the Applebee's, man.
But and then at the end of the day, you gotta respect it. But it take a long fucking time for you to respect it.
You gotta respect it.
You gotta respect
That's because like with women, it's like you can't force the hand like that. Yeah. Like emotions are what they are, but you can't force them to be what they are.
And you gotta respect it.
Yo, man, it's so much about relationships, about women that I've learned over the years. That's made me sharper than what I am today. Yeah. I'm telling you, man, I ain't going out like that.
And you take a lifetime learning women, bro. It's not a motherfucker on this earth that can say, I know women. Not a soul.
That's how I hate people.
If we was in here with a room full of niggas and we like, do you know women? If a motherfucker say he knew women, I'd smack the shit out that nigga. Because you don't.
I hate those types.
Even if you thought you did, you don't. Like, you would never know. You would never. Nobody will ever learn. They can learn us. You can't learn them. You can't. You just can't.
I learned this back in college, like in interpersonal communications class, right? Like, men are simple, women are complex. Yeah. Even in terms of our communications, right? It's like how men need to be told certain things versus us already knowing them. Yeah. Like, one woman would be like, I said this, but you should know that meant that. Mm-hmm. But you're like, nah, I'm supposed to know. Why don't you just say, yo, you want to go to the store? Say, yo, can we go to the store? Yeah. First, you saying, damn,
I'm hungry,
or damn, I need to get some more stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right. I'm like, all right.
We're gonna get. What we done?
What we doing? I'm like, no, you just say you ran out of stuff. What that mean for me? But like, then there's that whole barrier,
and that's years of like learning and knowing, just different like tendencies and like.
All that. But see, that's why I respect what you do, because you have a balance of energies with masculine and feminine with you and Sabrine.
Yeah.
Right? And the ill part is you acknowledge that she's in charge of the show to the point that's probably why you're like, nah, I can't even claim ownership because that's her thing.
That's her shit.
And you respect that.
And then that's why I always tell her I appreciate her just for giving me that platform. If I never met her ever in my life, I wouldn't even fucking be here, nigga. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Sabrine. I wouldn't be on the other podcast if it wasn't Sabrine. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of shit I wouldn't be doing if it wasn't Sabrine. Dude. Every podcast I've been on is literally all ties back to Sabrine. So,
no, she's legit, man. And one of these days, actually, you can let her know like she has a platform she can come here and speak into. I'll definitely interview her as well, man, if you know her as well, because like, yo, the thing about the city is that if you have voices out here, we gotta get platforms to these voices and get them out here and say something, man.
These motherfuckers need to be heard. So a lot of motherfuckers need to be heard.
Right. Because, I mean, I'd love to have her up here. She could share her story, see where the podcast came from, and just get everybody.
Yeah, because he could tell you way better than I can tell you.
Dude, I'll get her up here, man. You know what I mean? Soap on the couch. I follow her on IG and all that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And Slippery Slope is everything, dude.
Thanks, bro. Thanks.
Yo, so before we end this podcast, you know what I'm saying? I gotta ask you one thing, man.
What's up? What's up?
What means the world to you right now?
The world to me?
Yeah.
Shit. Damn. You know what it is? Me in the world? It can be anything.
Anything in this world, yo.
Stay insane. Literally stay insane, bro. Motherfuckers, it's so much a motherfucker can tell you. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of shit that you see going on with a lot of motherfuckers that you just think, damn, that motherfucker regular, he's doing whatever. But motherfuckers be going through it. Not saying I'm going through it, but just keeping a peace of mind and staying sane and not going crazy and trying to live your life. I'm saying that's the greatest thing. Just staying level headed. I'm literally, that's my thing now. Trying to beat it. I'm there now, but it was a rough year. You know what I mean? Yeah. A lot of motherfuckers don't know. It was a rough year. But I'm telling you, it's being there. To get there is so hard. Mm-hmm. But to lose that shit is the easiest motherfucking thing. You can lose your mind so fucking fast.
Dude, you ain't lying.
But to regain that shit take not a lifetime, but that shit takes some time, bro. I'm telling you, that shit, and that's the only thing.
That's why I want to do that yoga class, man. Facts. It's like, I'm telling you, because there's times when I've thought, okay, cool, life is going to be all right. Yeah. It's going to be good. Then you have these moments where you're like, oh, shit, what am I going to do tomorrow?
And you got to take, I take my day at a time.
Right.
I used to hear motherfuckers say that shit, like, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. You got to rock the fuck out. But you got to take that shit day at a time. Every day is a different day. You got to think about it. If you having a bad day, tomorrow you got to be like, I'm going to rock out. I'm going to do my thing tomorrow. Right. But if you having a bad day, you having a bad day. You just got to rock out. You just take it a day at a time, every day. And think about you. There's a lot of motherfuckers that take the back seat and don't think about themselves. You got to think about it. This year I thought about myself. I feel like the first time in a long time. Mm-hmm. I feel good. I feel good. I feel good now more so than I was. But yeah, I feel good now.
Good, man.
And that's a lot of niggas don't know. But I'm in this nice little office. I'm feeling good. Getting real in depth.
No doubt.
But I'm good now. I'm straight.
Good,
yep,
man.
I'm definitely straight. And I appreciate you. I appreciate Trife. Shout out my nigga Trife.
Shout
out my nigga Trife. Shout out everybody. I mean, free my niggas, free G's, free Lil Rondo from 2-7. I mean, free Damir, free all my niggas, free Weez, free Snub. And niggas got 40. I mean, 20 to 40, but it's all good. You know what I mean?
Hey man, bless everybody you mentioned, bro. Hey, hold your heads out there wherever you're doing. Man, 20 to 40, my God.
Yeah, free that nigga.
Yeah, man.
Free that nigga from Marston Street, you know what I mean?
My main man, Smut in the house, man, a.k.a. Smut Joyner in the morning.
My God! My fucking God! You know what I mean?
Yo, man, it was definitely, it was a pleasure having you here, man, because...
This is the best shit I did in the fucking wow.
Yo, but this ain't going to be the last. I'm going to have you on here again. I'm going to have you and Troy here together. I got to try to figure out how I'm going to put it together. You know what I mean? Because,
we got to get more beers. I only had one beer today. You know what I mean? I was in a rush. But I'm going to bring the beers next time. I'm going to bring some shit.
I got you. We're going to make some fun, man. It's facts, yo.
Because I can't focus without a beer, with my podcast. I got to be something.
Pabst Blue Ribbon PBR.
I was going to get the OE.
Word.
They ain't had a 32. They had the 24 joint. They had the little... Was it 16?
Medium joints.
I'm like, nah, I'm gonna rock out the Blue Ribbon today.
PBR. Catch that shit for like $3 at your local hipster bar.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Get the job
done.
Probably
$1.50. Depends where you at.
You pay $5 to get that and a pickle shot at some spots.
Bro, I just had a pickle shot for the first time like 2 weeks ago. I ain't fucking with it. I'm not fucking with none of that.
I don't understand why you want to give me pickle juice when I'm having beer. Like some people like it. I'm like, I don't know who raised y'all, man.
It's so weird, bro. I keep it simple with the beer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
We can do the old English. See, you about to get me in somebody's shit. We supposed to be ending the show.
Oh yeah, you right. We want to show right now. All right, my man, Smut, man. He's glad you came here, brother. Hell of an episode, and
Yeah. Shout out everybody. Shout out my mom. I hope my mom listening to this. Shout out my brother. Shout out my sister Tamara, Angie. You know, I gotta keep it in the family. You know what I mean? Shout out my brother going through that little situation you going through. You know what I mean? Hold your head, my brother.
No doubt. And we signing out just like that, man. 1984 Fly Die Podcast.
Wait. We stop yet?
No, we keep going.
Shout out gang, you know what I mean? Shout out 29 for Lehigh. Shout out my guys. Shout out the 9. Shout out everybody, you know what I mean? I just
gotta do that.
Shout out the block.
And we out of here.
We out of here.
Bye.
You win.